Yes, guys, we're back. Arsenal Watchalong. It's an Arsenal Watchalong. I don't know where to stream this game. How are we streaming this game? How the hell how are you meant to stream this game? Where are you meant to find it? Where are we meant to watch this? How? How are we watching this game? How you doing, Dan? It's a good day today, man. It's a good day. It's an Arsenal game and it's Bruno G in the bag. It's a great day. It's a great day. I'm back, Sky. I'm back. And this time is for a game. This time is for a game. It's for a Arsenal watch along. I just don't know how we watch this. How do we watch this game, Sky? Is it... Nah, it's on pay-per-view, Grace. Is there any other way we can watch it? Is there any other way? Very good day. I've been trolling Newcastle fans. Yeah. I feel bad, man. I feel bad. There's a Newcastle fan that always joins the live. And I feel bad because he's got nothing left. Like, with everything's been taken from him. Everything has been taken from him. How you doing, La? How you doing? But where do we watch this game? Where can we watch this game? Rashford on deadline day it is. Game's been delayed. Why has it been delayed? 30 minutes. Xabi Alonso is getting sacked before the season ends. Really? You think he's going to get sacked? He's not going to make the end of the season. Arsenal, yeah, Arsenal, we're back. We're back, and let's see what happens. I'm excited, man. It's a good day. It's a very good day. We got the player. Bruno G is in the club. And he's a good signing, man. Declan Rice and Bruno Guimaraes in midfield. It's a solid partnership. It's such a good partnership, guys. You got mid-attackers. Brother, we're going to win the league, man. Forget about mid-attackers. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. Bruno G, Declan Rice in midfield. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. To be honest, we don't need Vinny. We got Solis. We need another attacker. Whether it's a left winger or a striker, we definitely need another attacker. Poor transfer window so far, though. Nah, I think he's been good. Solis, keeper, Hincapié. Let's not forget, Hincapié is signed on a permanent now. And Bruno G. Bruno Guimaraes. I think so far it's a very good window. We need to make it excellent with an attacker. We need an attacker. To be honest, 2 signings would be fantastic. A striker and a left winger. But we need to get at least one. Are you still doing battles? Got to be on. Nah, Dan, I'm done. I wrapped it up, man. It was great while it lasted, but it's done. We're never doing that again. Never, ever doing that again. It's a one-time thing, and that is all it was. A one-time thing. A one-time thing. We need to sell Jesus. You seriously think Vinny's staying or no? I think he's not moving. Vinicius is not leaving Real Madrid. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. LUFC. Let me move this here so I can read the comments. We need a good replacement for Vinny. What do you think about Alvaro in 2026? Crazy, bro. Max Dalman got so much potential. He does. He starts again. What happened to Vinny to Arsenal? It's not happening. It's not happening. I can't see it happening, I'll be honest. The Vinny, like, it's just not going to happen. The Bruno Guimaraes is huge, guys. We have a midfield. We have a midfield. You guys know, if you've watched my lives, well, throughout most of last season, you'll know what I thought of Zubamendi. I think Bruno Guimaraes is a completely different player. He is a fantastic midfielder. He's one of those midfielders that you absolutely hate when you don't have them in your team. Like, I hated him. I hated him because not only was he good, but he was rough as well. And now we have that player. That player is going to be playing for Arsenal probably on the 16th and then again on the 21st. We have that player. We haven't had a player like that in a very long time. I think the last time we had that in midfield was Granit Xhaka. And another thing that I've always said again and again, we need to replace Xhaka. We need to replace Xhaka. It's finally done. It's finally done. I thought Zubimendi would be the guy. I don't think it worked out the way we all thought it would. Bruno Guimaraes is the signing. He is the signing. And I know all the rival fans are looking at it and thinking, why did this happen? Why? Because it really is a why. Now, we've got the best defense. I think if Rodri leaves, we have the best midfield. And then attack, yeah, we don't have the best attack. We're far from the best attack. But I think defense, midfield, keeper, 3 out of 4, we have the best. 3 out of 4, Arsenal have the best. The attack, we don't. And the attack is not going to be solved in one transfer window. So that's never going to happen. We need like 2 windows at least to make it the best attack in the Premier League. Who's even available? Like, even if we were to get Alvarez, I still don't think it's the best attack. Thank you for the heart, me, HM. How you doing, British? Even if we were to get Alvarez, I don't think we'd have the best attack. If we were to get Vinny, I still don't think we have the best attack. When you look at the likes of City with Haaland and Cherki and Foden, Semenyo and Doku, thank you for the heart, me, Decos. But nah, I'm happy, man. Today I'm happy. We waited and waited and waited. Hector Bellerin playing against us. That would be good to see him again. Bellerin was great. You know that period where he had short hair? Short hair Bellerin was the guy. The moment his hair got a little bit longer and he got that knee injury, he just was not the same. Oh, so kickoff is delayed by 15 minutes. Kickoff is delayed. Kickoff is at 7:45. Kickoff is at 7:45. If you bet on enough people, you might find some. Nah, we're not doing it anymore. We're not doing it anymore. We're going to watch the games now. Thank you for the heart, me, Jammy. Admit Madrid is the bigger club. Madrid is the biggest club. It's not a bigger club. It's the biggest club. So unless you support Madrid, you're in the same boat I'm in. So, and I don't think you support Madrid, Kevin. The only person I want from Real Madrid is Mbappe. Yeah, Sky, that would be the one. But he's never going to leave. How you doing, Cam? We're back. The only way it happens if Vinny wants us to... It's true. If he wants us and he wants that exact package that we're offering, then he'll join. But I can't see him leaving Madrid if they're offering something similar. I just can't see it happening. Because he's got to come here. Like there, he's comfortable. I get it. Mourinho's come in. He's a new manager. He's got to impress the manager. But his lifestyle, everything is already set. He's been there for a long, long time. I can't see him leaving unless they don't give him what he wants. And by not giving him, I mean by a big, big margin. Like there's got to be... We're giving him 100%. They're giving him like a 50% deal. If it's percentages and we're giving 100% what he wants and they're only giving 50%, then I could see him leaving. But if they get it to anywhere around 85, 80 even, I think he stays. I would like to see Solis in the... Nah, I think he's got to play on the left. I think Solis will be a very good player. Left foot, right foot. I don't know if it was just Girona were very bad, but he looked so good. He was direct. The players are going out to warm up now. Some of the Newcastle fans have been... Yeah, because they did the same with Isak as well, though. Isak won them the Carabao and they hate him. They hate him. Where you watching... Street, bro, just trying to figure it out, man. But the players are off to... Nah, so guys, you can't watch it on the Arsenal app website. You can't watch it there. That was the Bellerin. That was the Bellerin. Yeah, the one against Bayern Munich. Was it Bayern Munich? Where Bellerin found Ozil. Even Bellerin scored. Bellerin scored this great goal against Liverpool. I can't remember what season. I think it might have been 2014. Maybe earlier. No, maybe... Was it 2014? When he hits it from distance, I think he makes it... He scores the final goal to make it 4-1 or 5-1. It's a while ago. Yeah, he's a good player, though. He's going to be 29. Listen, right now, we're at the top. We need to just stay there. That's what it is. We need to stay there. We need to win as many Premier Leagues as possible. Noni Madueke should be up for Max. Should be up the back. Should be the backup for Max. I think Noni deserves minutes as well, though. Listen, he's had a decent last, 2 months, 3 months? I think he was good in the Champions League final. He came on, he was a threat. And at the World Cup, he looked a threat. The end product is not there. End product is going to take time. But yeah, I think we need to see Dalman get more minutes, that's for sure. Thank you for the follows, guys. I'm good, HM. The game is going to start in about... It's been delayed. So it's going to start in about half an hour, 33 minutes, 32 minutes. Guys, I'm going to go to the bottom and start again. Apologies. I will read all the comments. They give Mbappe... Yeah, they do. Thank you for the heart, Mikam. They do. Mbappe gets what he wants pretty much. And I think Vini's going to have to get something similar to stay. Solis is one to watch this season. He does. He does. He looks like a brand new Trossard. That's what he looks like. And I know Trossard delivered in the big games, the big moments. Maybe Solis can too. We're going to have to wait and see. Why I mentioned last time I was live doing a watch-along is that we've just cut out the middleman. There is no middleman now. So you know how when they come from Belgium, they usually go to a Brighton or a Bournemouth or somewhere, and then the big team signs them? There's no middleman. We've just signed directly from Belgium. Let's see how he turns out. Is the game going to be an Arsenal? I'm not sure, Harry. I'll be honest. I'm waiting for somebody to tweet something. I have as much info as you do. Because I got the pass from the Arsenal store. I got the early bird. I got it ages ago. But we saw what happened against Girona. I don't know if it's going to be... If anybody's going to show it. I know Premier Sports do. But Premier Sports subscription-based. Bellerin, a real Arsenal fan. Yeah, he is. He is, man. Bellerin was great. That one season, honestly, it was like 2 seasons. Bellerin was elite. He was very good. He was very good. Then he got the injury and then the long hair. I blame the long hair, I'll be honest. I blame it on the haircut. When it was short-haired Bellerin, he was great. He was great. Now, I think he feels like Trossard. I'll be honest, I think he's Trossard vibes. Solis is Trossard vibes. Thank you for the follows. Did you hear Europe countries saying they're going to boycott FIFA? Yeah, all of them. All of them opted out of Infantino's deal or plan, whatever he was planning to do. And he's got to go. Infantino's got to go. I think they need to just give it to Arsene Wenger. I mean, he already works in FIFA doing something. Just make him the president. Thank you for the follows. Liao to Arsenal. Here we go. I do not want Liao. How you doing, Harris? I'm excited for UCL, EPL, FA. What's Carabao? Carabao is EFL, right? Is it EFL? No, that's the English Football League. What is the short version of Carabao? Why isn't Meslier starting over Kepa? No idea. Do you know when we'll know who's the second choice? Community Shield. That's when we'll know. Because Raya won't be available, and then Arteta's going to have to go with his best second choice keeper. And that's when we're going to know if Meslier is the second choice or third choice. So 16th, that's when we find out. That's what I think anyway. Arsenal 10, Real Betis 0. How you doing, Apple? Thank you for the follow, Dylan. I've got a Bitcoin on Arsenal to win and the match to have over. It's crazy stuff. Thank you for the heart, me, Ella. How are you finding Garnacho, Ella? Did you... I know we've all seen the clip online. Garnacho passing to a ghost. Arsenal said, no, it's not being live streamed. Oh, it's not on YouTube. Damn, man. The thing is, we're meant to get a refund for the pass. Yeah, game starts at 7:45. It does. I can't change the timer now, but it does start at 7:45. We're going to be doing a watch-along for it anyway. We're watching this game. So, let me try and give some suggestions, guys, to watch the game. So, this is from the World Cup. I picked these up. So, Telemundo, Camel, RTE, and obviously Premier Sports. If you can get on any of those, you'll be able to watch the game. I think that's, yeah. Other than that, unless somebody wants to drop it in the chat, then I don't know. I mean, we all thought it was going to be on YouTube. I'll be honest, I thought it'd be on YouTube again, given that the pass, they've kind of taken that away. There's the Premier League trophy. There it is. Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. So they're bringing out the Premier League trophy. Why they're bringing it out, I don't really know. But listen, I don't mind it. I honestly, they could bring this out at every single Premier League game and I won't complain. Why they're doing it, I ain't got a clue. But it's out. The Premier League trophy is out. It is out. If we don't get Vinny, chances slim now. I say we... Nah, I don't think we should get Barcola either. I don't think we need... I think we need a technical, tight spaces forward. We don't need pace. Martinelli has so much pace. Unless we're planning on selling Martinelli. If Martinelli was to leave, then I would say yes. Go for a Barcola. Go for somebody that's got a lot of pace. What we need is a player that can deal with tight spaces. That's the issue. We play against low blocks every single week. You're not going to have the time and the space to run in behind. Like the goal Martinelli scored against Bayern Munich, that's never happening in a Premier League game. Never. I know it happened against Aston Villa. And it happened when Dalman scored his goal against Everton. But that was a completely different situation. Pickford was in the box. There was no keeper in goal. And the Bayern Munich one, that's an end-to-end game. Both teams want to score goals. Who wants to score against us? Nobody. Especially now with Bruno in midfield, nobody's coming forward. Everybody's going to park the bus. Everybody's going to park the bus. And it's great. Yeah, so Camel is definitely a place to watch, guys. Camel, that is something that was mentioned a lot during the World Cup. Apparently, it's great for streaming games. I don't know. Camel, RTE, Telemundo. Oh, it's on YouTube. Nah. Sky. So I went on that first. And what happened is there's a Juventus-Chelsea one just below that. They didn't show the game. They've just made an account, I think, to basically to just kind of trick people. I'm not 100% sure, but the Juventus-Chelsea game was there as well, but you couldn't actually watch the game. Vinny Jr. has mugged Arsenal right off. I don't think he has. I don't think he's mugged us off. Vinny deleted everything from his Insta. Do you know what it is? For me, it's whether we get Vinny or not, that's one thing. The fact that Arsenal Football Club can go to Real Madrid and take, and well, not take, but ask for one of their best players, it just shows the club's heading in the right direction. The club it's at that point where we can just turn up to Real Madrid and say, can we take one of your players? Whether they give us Vinny or not, that remains to be seen. But the fact that Arsenal in 2026 can go to Real Madrid and say, give us one of your best players, that's what you want. That's what you want. And we're there. Like 2016, 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago, let's say 2021, there is no chance in hell we could have gone to Real Madrid and said, give us any of your players. Or any of your players that aren't over 32, 33 years old. It just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. Like, I know, and it's the same for all the clubs. Let's be honest. Who's going to Real Madrid and taking their best player? It doesn't happen often. When was the last time that happened? Who went to Madrid and took one of their biggest stars? I get it. Mbappe probably is the biggest star. Not at Real Madrid, though. He probably is the biggest star in terms of name or stats as well. But for Real Madrid and what's been done, it's Vinny. Vinny is their biggest star. Vinny is their biggest star. Appreciate a rockstar. Apparently we want Neto and Njai. If we can't get Vinny, what a downgrade. Njai is gone. Njai is gone. Njai signed for... Was it someone in Saudi? Njai is done. Njai is done, guys. Yeah, so it's on Camel. Try and search up Camel. It has. It has. The club is heading in the right direction, and I love it. I love it. It's great, man. We're going into a season with the best keeper, with the best defense, with the best midfield. If Rodri leaves, but I still think it's the best midfield because Rodri is one thing. Who's the partner for Rodri? If Rodri was to stay, Elliot Anderson, but then they both basically do the same kind of thing. They're both in the same position. I can't see Elliot. Where is Elliot Anderson going to play? In the 8? Vinny's staying at Madrid. Where are you watching the game? I'm gonna. So guys, these are the options. Yeah, there's Camel. I don't know if that works, but you can check it out. Telemundo, Telemundo, RTE, and there was another one. I'm good, Mason. How you doing? How are you gonna watch this game? This one's become a pain, man. Struggle to find. Struggle to find. There's obviously Premier Sports. Okay, Camel, guys. If Camel works, then use Camel. Is Vinny even an upgrade to Martinelli? No. Vinny is an upgrade to Martinelli for sure. The only thing is, Vinny's wages mess up transfers for the future. Because everybody that comes in, unless Vinny has a season where he scores like 25 Premier League goals or 20 plus Premier League goals, it's just not justifiable. It's not justifiable. He has to score a certain amount. I don't think for 400 or 450k a week, you can get away with scoring less than 50. You can't do less than 15. You just can't. For 450k, all the 450k players score goals for fun. That's what they do. That's what they do. Vinny can make something from literally nothing. Martinelli makes nothing from something. I don't think Martinelli's going to leave. I don't want Martinelli to leave. Score 808. Maybe that one works. Is that somewhere to watch the game, Nicole? At least Arsenal signing big. Yeah, we are. Finally, Tony, man. We took the better Newcastle player. You got the worst one. You got the one no one wanted. We got the main captain. We got the main captain. And there it is, man. Bruno G, Solis, Hincapié, Melier, Trossard, Kiwior, and Carl Hein out. What a time. What a time to be an Arsenal fan. 10-0 Arsenal. Nah, the app's not working. So, Dan, they're not going to show any games on the app. Mate, what have I just heard about Martinelli? Nah, he's not leaving. He's not leaving, Mason. Well, I was just discussing Martinelli and Vinny and the left wing position. 3-0 Arsenal trust. 100% he's an upgrade on Martinelli. No, I'm saying he's an upgrade. He is an upgrade on Martinelli. It's just the wages are like ridiculous. That's the only thing. You know, when you're on like 450k, you got to be having Haaland level seasons. You can't be on 450k and not be putting up considerably good numbers. Like, if you're not getting at least 30 GA in the Premier League, you can't be on 450k. It doesn't make sense. Like, how can you do that? You need to be getting 30 GA. It's simple. It's simple. You need to be getting at least 30 GA. Because then you can ask for those sort of figures. Then you can get paid the 450 or whatever it is you want a week. That's just how football should work. The app doesn't even show this. No, guys, so the app's done. Everybody's getting a refund. Everybody's getting a refund. If you purchase the passes, any of the passes, we're going to be getting refunds. I think there's two different ways. Some people will get it automatic. The rest have to wait for a link to be sent to their emails. We can't watch it on the app or on the website. Or on the website. The one place. 1 second, guys. I'm just checking to see if I can find it. Yeah, I can't see. I can't see. So yeah, we're gonna get a refund if you've purchased. If you've purchased it, we're gonna get a refund. Where can we watch it? So, Telemundo. What was the other one? RTE, and there was another one. Yeah, kickoff is 7:45. The app's done, guys. App is completely. We're all getting refunds, so everybody that got a pass will get a refund. That's what they said. Well, that's what I've read online. I'm not sure if it's official, but they're gonna have to do something. I don't know if YouTube, if you can search up, guys, can somebody search up Arsenal on YouTube and see if they're showing it, if they're live streaming the game? We need to get this game sorted, man. Oh, did they send you the email, James? I didn't get an email. When did you get the email? I'm looking at my emails now. I can't see it. I can't see it. When did I get it? I don't even know when I got the pass. I got the pass so long ago. I'm gonna have to check later on. I didn't get the email. I just did basically, how did I do it? I was on the app on my phone. I got it. Apple paid it, and yeah. If you use iOS, there is a link to click. Yeah, so that's what I need. I need that link, but I'm gonna wait for the email to come in first. It's a 7:30 kickoff. Nah, it's 7:45, Tony. It's been delayed by 15 minutes. They're not live streaming on YouTube. How are people going to watch this game then? Surely, like, they messed up with the what do you call it? They messed up big time with the stream. Surely they think of a solution. How have they not thought of a solution for everybody? What are we meant to do? I mean, Telemundo, Camel, these places do show the games. I mean, I know they showed some of the World Cup games. Where is the Arsenal? Okay, Arsenal's there. Let's check. Are they live? Arsenal are live, but I don't know if they're showing the game. What are they doing? Arsenal are live. Arsenal are live. I'm just checking. What is going on? What happened there? Guys, it's available on... I can see it's available. Arsenal are live on YouTube. Arsenal are live on YouTube, but it says there is an issue. What's the issue here, though? I think it's live on YouTube. Arsenal are live streaming these games. Got mine yesterday. Which players do you think we'll get before the season starts? I don't even know who we're linked to now. Well, I mean, I know everyone knows we're linked to Vinny, but let's see what happens with that first. Who do you think, Asta? CBS Fire Stick, Sporty TV will stream it. Just need to use a VPN. Yeah, you need a VPN. That is another way to do. So this is a way to watch it. This is a way to watch it. Yeah, it's delayed. It's delayed. Game starts in 15 minutes. The thing is, Arsenal are live on YouTube, but I just don't know if it will show the game. Let's see. Like, I'm back on it. I think they show. It says video. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal are showing it. You need to change your VPN. That's the way. Let me just check. Yeah, Arsenal are showing it. You need to just go on Arsenal YouTube. They're live right now. The only catch is, I think you need a VPN. They are live. Arsenal are live right now on YouTube. So go on Arsenal, go on to the live. You just need to change VPN. I don't know where to, but that is a way to watch it. Because they are live. It just says the video for me is unavailable. It's not available in this country. Bruno G is pretty much official, yeah. Basically, Ornstein came out with it, and what's his name? And Fabrizio did as well. They pretty much said it's done and dusted. You need to change VPN, Mason. If you change VPN, you should be fine. I don't know how to do that on... What device are you using? Nah, it's not available in YouTube. It's not available in England on YouTube, Dan. That's the only thing. You might need to use a VPN, but I'll be honest, I don't know why they made it so complicated. They should have just let us watch the games. They should have figured out a solution, I'll be honest. Like, is it going to be the same for the next two games? Was the noise Arsenal bank card getting rejected? Ha, funny. You've run out of money, Tony. You're talking about Arsenal bank card getting rejected. You've run out of money. You started to look for like the likes of Gakpo and God knows what else. You spent all the money, man. The money You had it at the start of the window. You got nothing left. You got a soul. Apparently, Romero has been linked to Atletico Madrid. I think he's got to go, man. Too many red cards. Final day. Didn't even bother watching the game. He was on holiday. He's got to go. How you doing, Harrison? Are you watching the game? How have you got this game up? It's just a pain to watch this game. How have they made it so difficult? Arsenal on live for me. On YouTube, they should be. Just go on YouTube and just search up Arsenal. Thank you for the follow, MG. Arsenal on live for me on YouTube. No? I mean, how comes they're live for me then? I mean, I'm not using a VPN here. But I can literally go on YouTube and search Arsenal and Arsenal are live. Let me try it again. We'll be doing a watch-along. We will be doing a watch-along. I'm just checking. I need to search Arsenal FC. Ah, they turned it off. No, they didn't. It's still there. So if you go to the Arsenal account on YouTube and you literally don't go to the live section, just click on the picture, on the profile picture, it will take you to a page, but then you need to, I think you need to change your VPN to actually watch the game. That's the way to watch it, guys. So go to the Arsenal account on YouTube. You know where the profile picture is? I think click on that and then I think change VPN to, I don't know where though, I'll be honest. I have no idea. But that is definitely a way to watch it. It must be. Because otherwise they wouldn't be live. And they're not even, they're saying that they've called it, what have they called it? They've called it Arsenal versus Real Betis, yeah. So should be live. Just don't spam, guys. Don't. I'm gonna go to the bottom and start again. There's too many messages. Not available in the country. I know you have to use a VPN. That's one thing for sure. I don't know how you change VPN. I'll be honest. You probably need one. If you don't have one, no clue. But that's the only way I think it works. How you doing, Phil? We're back. We're back, Phil. And we're back with Bruno G in the midfield. How do you feel about that one? I see it on YouTube. Oh, MD. Let me see if this works. Fox 1. Julius, I'm checking. Or yeah, set VPN to Denmark. Let me see. Fox 1. Is that gonna work for us though? We're in the UK. Fox 1. Let's go. They don't even have a live section. Nah, Fox 1 doesn't work. Not here. You need it, guys. I'll be honest. Without a VPN, this is not happening. This is not happening. How you feeling, MD man? I mean, I know how you're feeling, but like, what can you even say? Like, you got nothing left. Lewis Hall's gonna go soon too. Just don't go down, MD. Just don't go down. Because Newcastle, they're a Premier League side. You just have to survive this season. It's as simple as that. Just survive. It's bad. I don't know how they've let this happen. But at least the game's been delayed by 15 minutes so we can figure it out. There's so many old games lying around. News, X World. The thing is, you know, everybody's showing the same thing. It's this training clip on repeat. That's another problem. Whenever you try to go to a watch-along online or to actually watch the game, it's just, yeah, it's a pain. Thank you for the follows. You got box sorted. For the season? Yeah, box is sorted. It's cost an arm and a leg, but the box is sorted for the new season. So the timings of the games, we're going to be doing watch-alongs for every single Arsenal game. So starting from the Community Shield, I'm going to do one today, but Community Shield will be live. And then Premier League, 12:30s, 5:30s, 2 p.m.s, 4:30s, 8 p.m.s will all be live. I got a box sorted, man, but it costs too much. Hurts. It hurts. You know, streaming football, like actually being able to watch football in the UK, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Why does it cost so much to watch football in the UK? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I got Virgin Media, Dan. It took ages to sort out. But yeah, Virgin Media finally. Arsenal are so bad at IT. No, but the thing is, to stream it on YouTube is like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard for them to be able to stream it on YouTube. Like, what are they doing? Like, you couldn't provide the service that you offered. The least you can do is let us watch the game for free. And then you obviously have to give a refund because everybody gets the same service for free when some people paid for it. But it doesn't make any sense. Like, just put it on YouTube and then everybody's happy, everybody can watch it. And like preseason, really and truly preseason, there should be no charge because it's preseason. Like, you should just let everybody watch the games, and then obviously when the league starts, subscription, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Okay, so this is basically how to do it. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you so much. So basically, go back onto the Arsenal FC account, go on the live, which is the profile picture, click on it. You need your VPN changed to Denmark, and then you'll be able to watch it. But yeah, thank you so much, Chloe. I'm going to try and pin that as many times as possible. The game starts in about 5 minutes' time. I don't know why the game got delayed. Somebody said something about a coach being late. I think that might be the reason. Bought a bunch of kids and a project manager can't tell if we finish 7th. MD, if I'll be honest with you, just pray you finish 17th. Because you've lost so many players. And I'll be honest, I think Joe Linton's gone as well. I think he's going to leave as well. And then the whole midfield is changed. The whole midfield is changed. That's the problem. Still think 80 million is a lot of money for a player, 29 in November with less than 2 years remaining on contract. It is. I'm not going to sit here and say 80 million is a great price. It's not. Well, 75, but it's not a great price. Really and truly, for a player of that age, you don't want to be paying more than 45, maximum 50 million. But you guys did this. This is your fault, Tony. Immediately while the World Cup was going, while the World Cup was going on, you put 100 million down for Tonali, you put 85 million down for a relegated player, and you caused this. Like, if anything, this is your fault. And Liverpool's fault. Last season, Liverpool spent 130 million on Isaac, 116 million on Verts. So you guys in Liverpool have done this. Now, to sign anybody, you're paying about 30, 40 million more than you should. Like, in no world should you be paying 100 million for Tonali. You just shouldn't. And in no world should you be paying 75 million for Bruno. The one team that got the deal spot on is Manchester United. I don't know how, but they got Tielemans for the price that you pay for Tielemans. You're not missing anything. They are just showing fans in the crowd. Okay, nice. I'm gonna, you know what? Just to make absolutely sure, I'm gonna set this up myself as well. So bear with, because we're doing a watch along. I just want to make sure everything is set up. The game is obviously going to begin soon. This is a bloody. Bear with me one sec, guys. I'm just going to set something up. Look what they've got us doing. They've got us like connecting like 7 different devices to try and watch a football match. Arsenal should have just provided this. They should have just sorted this out. But no, here we are. Here we are having to do all of this. Where is my mouse? There is my mouse. Let's put it here. I've got Virgin TNT. I've got the exact same thing done. That's the only way to watch it. You're not missing anything. Yeah, this is how to do it, guys. So thank you so much, Chloe. Appreciate your comments right now. Guys, YouTube Arsenal, you can do it. Thank you for the heart me, Harrison. Thank you for the heart me, MD. I've gone down to the bottom, guys. How's everyone watching YouTube? YouTube works. If you change your country to Denmark on YouTube, it should work. If my... Yes, good. Us not City paying 100... Yeah, but you started it, though. You made the first signing. I think Tonali was the first signing. I don't think Anderson was the first signing. I think Tonali was definitely the first signing, and then from there it just went... It went crazy, man. It went crazy, and now, if you don't pay... you have to pay like 100% more. Well, sorry, 30% more. 40% more to get the player. Let's get this set up. Game starts in 2 minutes. Game starts in 2 minutes. Let's get this set up. I can tell you the lineup. It's pretty much the same thing as it was the other day. I don't think anything's changed. I think the keeper's changed, but I don't think much else has. Okay, so let's go to settings. If we go to settings, we change our location. So go to settings on YouTube, change your location to Denmark, and then everything should be fine. So change the location to Denmark on YouTube, and it should work, I think. Let's see. Is Vinny starting? Because Vinny hasn't even joined yet. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, MD. Channel. So Mason, this is how you gotta watch it. Yeah, go on YouTube, change your country, change your location to Denmark, and it will work. But guys, 1 sec. I need to set this up myself. I don't know why they made it such a pain to watch this game today. Honestly, they had one job just to make it a simple watch. A simple watch. That's all we wanted. Just a simple watch. But it's anything but a simple watch. It has become an absolutely painful watch. Where is this? Okay, there it is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, for me it says video still unavailable. I changed to Denmark and it made no difference. Have I changed to Denmark? Yeah, my location is Denmark, but it still doesn't work. It might work for some of you, hasn't worked for me. It hasn't worked for me. So have I, I'll be honest. MD, if you're here, please just like close your eyes for a minute, yeah? I've enjoyed this, man. Because they were buzzing when they got him and we didn't. Because initially, we were both in for Bruno Guimaraes. He went to Newcastle. And it didn't happen. But now he's joined. And it feels great. It feels great. Restart page. I feel like just closing the whole browser and starting again. I can't believe Arsenal have done this to us. How have they done this to us? Like, honestly. Why have they put us in this position? Just let us watch this game in peace. I've still said the same thing for me. It still says same thing. So on YouTube, if you change your location to Denmark, it might work. It might work if you change your location to Denmark. I'm watching this game, but I'm so far behind. I think I'm so far behind. Let's see. Calafiori plays it in behind. Havertz. Gyökeres! How have we not scored? How did we not score? How did we not score there? Honestly. Like, Gyökeres has to score. Free kick, Max Dalman gets taken out. I'm going to try and keep up with the comments, guys. But YouTube, go to the Arsenal YouTube account. And from there, you'll be able to stream it. If you change your location to Denmark, you'll be fine. That's the only way. That's the only way. I don't think there's any other way of doing this. But yeah, we're doing a watch along. We're going to try and watch this. Let's see if we get any goals. I mean, I've got headphones. Do you know what it is? I've got everything set up. But let's see if this works. Oh, no way, I can hear them as well. Brilliant. Okay, we're watching this game. Let's see. How many goals? Lewis Skelly does well. Okay, Lewis Skelly's playing. Solis loses it. Bellerin takes it off him. Havertz gives it away. I don't know. I think Denmark works. Denmark works. I think Chloe mentioned it in the chat earlier. Denmark does the job. I'm a little bit behind, guys. I'll be honest. I'm about like 20 seconds behind. Nwaneri wins it back. We can't sell Nwaneri or Lewis Skelly. If we do, it's just unacceptable. They're two very, very good players. We just can't get rid. Solis, Calafiori. A poor pass from him as well. What are they doing? Even the Sunderland fans are mocking us, geez. Yeah, I mean, I think they've got a better midfield than you right now. Granit Xhaka. You've got no Granit Xhaka in your team now. I think Joe Linton's gone as well, MD, I'll be honest. I think he's gone. I think Lewis Hall's gone too. You've literally got nothing left. Thank you for the follows. They show the full match a few hours later. Yeah, you should be able to watch it later on. Full match replay. Is Vinny going Arsenal on now? He deleted all his posts. I don't think he is. I don't think he will join, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Maybe he does. Maybe he does join. I think one thing we're going to have to do is wait and see what happens. I can't show the match. But you definitely can stream it online. I can't see the game. Yeah, so Arsenal are going to give a refund for that. That's what's been said online. In terms of today's game, you can watch it on the Arsenal YouTube account. But you've got to just change your location. You're a minute behind. It is what it is, man. Oh, nice. You got 1 GB. Now I got 500. I got 500. We won't sell everyone. Hall, I think, stays, but Joe might go. Not too sure, though. MD, brace yourself, yeah? If you thought it was bad, I'm telling you, you're going to have nothing left. Everybody's leaving. I'm telling you, everybody's gone. Bruno Guimaraes, he's the next one. And then after that, I think it's going to be Lewis Hall. And then towards the end, Joe Linton. Or it could be the other way around. It could be Joe Linton next and then Lewis Hall. But they're both going to leave. You've just got to start the project again. Like, you've made good money. You've made some very, very good money. You've made 145 from Bruno and Gordon. and 100 from Tonali. That's 245 million. If you spend that wisely on 4 players, £60 million a player, you could try and build something. You just cannot get relegated. We won't sell everyone. Hall, I think, stays, but Joe might go. Not too sure. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. Big up the Gooners. I think we're going to win today. And the bench looks pretty strong too. But like I said during the last watch-along, this game is all about assessing how the new players look. New players today, who's new? I mean, Hincapié technically is new in the sense that he's on a permanent... We've signed him on a permanent deal now. It's not a loan anymore. Solis as well. But that's it. There's obviously no Bruno Guimaraes yet, and Meslier is on the bench. So go on the Arsenal website, Arsenal YouTube, and you can stream it. Arsenal YouTube, there's a live section. You'll be able to watch it there. Other than that, I'll be honest, guys, I have no idea. There's obviously the usual Telemundo, Camel, RTE, and all of that. But yeah, that's the only way. 500 MB enough. 1 GB is overkill. Yeah, I think 1 GB is just too much. Like, unless you've got like a busy household with like 6-7 people at the same time using the internet, Kepa has to make a save. Mosquera clears. Mosquera clears. But yeah, unless you've got 6 or 7 people using it, you're just not going to need it. I get it for busy households, but I just don't need it. Good evening, Roro. Saw Chelsea lost again. Yeah, 1-0. Was it 1-0? I just saw this goal Juve scored. They put it in the top corner. Oh, we've conceded. We've conceded. I need to see this. Is this a Kepa mistake? I heard it, but I didn't see it. I heard it, but I didn't see it. This could be the end. This could be the end. I think this could be the end. I think this could be the very end of a certain player. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. I need to see this. I need to see this. I need to see this. Is it Kepa's fault? Kepa's good. That's it, man. It's done. 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 It's finished, man, guys. Wrap it up. That's it. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. We know who the second choice keeper is now. It's done. It's done. Yeah, Kepa's just got to go. Kepa's got to go. It's done. What kind of a mistake is that? Kepa's got to go, guys. Honestly, Kepa's got to go. Kepa has got to go. It's very simple. That's enough, man. Enough is enough. At some point, you have to call it quits. And I think it's time. It's time to call it quits. I think that's it. He's made another mistake. He's got to go. He's got to go. That's it. We can't see this Kepa guy anymore, man. We can't. It's done. It's done. We can't see this Kepa guy in goal again. 5 million is still the biggest robbery. Honestly. Cody, it's on the Arsenal YouTube account. You need to change your locations to Denmark. We've already conceded, Miran. What path of pain have you led me? Nah, Cam. This is fine, man. Don't worry. Too many big players aren't even here. We should still end up winning this game. Like, we probably will win this game. But it's just we can't see Kepa anymore. Like, that's it, man. That's the final straw. That one right there, final straw. It's done now. You can't make that mistake. You just can't make that mistake. I think that's it. Meslier is the keeper. He should be second choice. Done and dusted. Gyökeres should have scored. I don't know how he didn't. Kepa, who? W Betis. Screaming Kepa has to go for making a mistake 9 minutes to club friendly, please. Did you see the mistakes he made last season? Bro, he cost us a trophy. He cost us a trophy. I was the one person that said, you know what? We didn't play good in that game as a whole. I was the one defending the Kepa. But if he's gonna keep making these mistakes, he's gotta go. It's done. Like he basically couldn't afford to make another mistake. He just couldn't. And he's made one straight away. First what? 8 minutes into this game? It's settings top right. Settings top right. Enjoy that, MD. That's the only enjoyment you're gonna get tonight. That's the only enjoyment. Yeah, no, he needs to immediately. How you feel about conceding already? Goalkeeper. It's solely the goalkeeper's fault. And it happened in the Carabao Cup final. Everybody was pointing at Kepa as to why we lost, and I get it. He messed up with 2 goals. However, we didn't play great. But now, he's just doing it on repeat. He's doing it on repeat. That's the problem. He's doing it on repeat, and we've brought in a keeper. I think now Melier is the second choice. Simple as that, man. We just can't. You can't be going through the same thing again next season. Because I want to win as many trophies as possible. And the Carabao and the FA Cup, they're not David Raya games. David Raya he's not going to play those games. David Raya is going to play Champions League and he's going to play Premier League. And if the keeper's not good enough for Carabao and FA Cup, he's got to go. And he's not good enough. Kepa's not good enough. We need to send him back to Bilbao. He came from Bilbao once upon a time. He's got to go back to Bilbao. Although they've got a World Cup goalkeeper, so World Cup winning. They've got a World Cup winning goalkeeper. Where to watch? Arsenal YouTube. Meslier number 2. Are you joking? He's horrific keeper though. Tony, do you think Kepa's any better though? Do you honestly think Kepa's any better? Kepa needs to go. I'm telling you, Kepa needs to go. It's done. I'm good, Mason. How you doing? Did you manage to figure it out? If you go on the Arsenal YouTube, settings top right, change the location, you should be able to watch the game. Gyökeres gives it away. I don't know how he missed, I'll be honest. Gyökeres has to score. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Like, no chance comes any easier than that. He's literally one-on-one with the keeper. Right in front of goal. And he doesn't score. Kepa may be the worst keeper we've had in decades. I mean, he's up there. For the amount of games he's played and the amount of mistakes he's made, he's definitely up there. Because let's not forget, he's only played Carabao regularly, FA Cup regularly, and he had, I think, 1 Premier League appearance. Well, that's it. And he's made mistakes. I don't think against Southampton he made mistakes. I think they just scored 2 good goals. Carabao Cup final, I mean, Kepa made 2 mistakes. Today, he's already made a mistake. Losing to Real Betis, English champions, by the way. I mean, everybody lost. United lost to Wrexham. Liverpool lost to Leeds. City lost to Inter Milan. Chelsea lost to Juve. Who Spurs lost to? I'm sure they've lost to somebody. Kepa cost us... Nah, not FA Cup. He didn't cost us FA Cup. You can't blame him for the FA Cup because the goals were right in the corner. No keeper saving those. But Carabao, 100%. 100% you can blame him. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, you can blame him. What are we doing? We should have scored. Yes, Kepa is better. No contest. Did you not watch Melier at Leeds? Bro, I've watched Kepa at Arsenal, though. Forget about watching a keeper at a different club. I've watched this keeper at my club, and he's just not been good. He has not been good. Change it somewhere else, Cody. Change it to another location. Melier is statistically the worst ever Prem keeper for a reason. Yeah, but, like, he plays for Leeds. Or he played for Leeds. Well, who did he have in front of him? He probably faced like 10 shots a game, at least. Let's not forget that as well. I think when you face 10 shots every single game, obviously you can see goals. At Arsenal, he's not going to be facing 10 shots in the cup games. It's just not going to happen. We don't like. Yeah. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Ben White does well. Dalman. Dalman beats one. Tries to beat two. He went for the nutmeg. It doesn't come off. Doesn't come off. I'm going to be doing watch-alongs for all Champions League, all Arsenal, and all good Premier League games. By good, if it's two big teams, I'll be watching. If not, no chance. I'll probably do a lot during the early stages because the league just starts, it's exciting. But I think once we hit like September, October, I'm not going to be doing like the 12:30 games unless there's a big team or two big teams playing each other. But I'm doing every single Arsenal game. That's not going to change. The ones I can't go to, I will do. And yet again, 2 ballots, 0. 0 tickets. I don't think I'm ever going to get a ticket, man. Not from the ballot anyway. Spurs ain't lost in preseason. You forgot to put yet at the end of that, Tony. Put YET at the end of that. Because it's coming. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of when. When's Gakpo coming? You need some attackers. Yes, but none of those teams are the English champions. Yeah, but they're the English. They've got no... Who's missing from their teams? Like, I think United... Who went far at the World Cup? Nobody. Who went far? Who do they have? Do they have any... Lisandro Martinez is probably the only one missing. Who else is missing? They've got no French players. Lenny Yoro didn't even go to the World Cup. You look at Liverpool, who's missing? McAllister. Who else? Any Spanish players? No. Any French players? Konate left. They haven't got any English players. So I think the rest of the big teams, the big six, most of their players are back. I think for us, we're still missing a lot of players. We're missing the English players. We're missing the French players. And obviously, we're missing the Spanish players. And when you factor that all in, that's like at least 6, 7 players. 4 English, French players injured. 3 Spanish. Oh my, we're going to score. Solis, what are you doing, Solis? Shoot, brother, shoot. He tries to find Gyökeres. He should have gone for goal. You guys told me you were winning. We're winning. We're going back to back, Enzo. We're going back to back. Simple as that. We will be going back to back. I don't know, Dan, I'll be honest. Maybe none. Maybe none. What are the options, though, Tony? Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. We'll sing it soon, don't worry. Bro, my team is cooked, as might not have a striker going into the season. Damn. I mean, we can offer you Gabriel Jesus if you like. Leeds Europe push. Hope City absolutely trounce you this season. You know, St. James's Park doesn't look scary anymore. It doesn't look scary. We're going to turn up there. We're going to enjoy ourselves. Everybody is. Now, when you go to St. James's Park, there's no Bruno. There's no Tonali. There's going to be no Joe Linton. The whole midfield has been stripped. The whole midfield has been stripped. Left wing has been stripped. Left back's going to get taken as well. You've got nothing left. Free kick Arsenal. Gyökeres goes down. 1-0. Go Anthony on the bench. No excuse. Then you lose to Wrexham, Raj. Back-to-back with or without Vinny Jr. Yeah, this is literally it. I'm pinning it as well. Fellaini's got his spot on. It doesn't make a difference. With Bruno and Declan Rice, it's done. It's done, guys. Do I think Arsenal can win? This game? Probably. But league? Definitely. We're going back-to-back for the first time in the Premier League. Back-to-back for the first time in the Premier League. You heard it here first. Saudi team apparently after Jesus. Oh, really? He's going? I think Jesus has to go. He gave us 4 months. Those 4 months were great. Those 4 months were fantastic, but he has to go. He's just never fit. And he doesn't have the legs anymore either. We've got a free kick. Outside the box, Nwaneri's going to take. Nwaneri's going to take the free kick. Yeah, no Gordon. Left back. Left wing's gone. Hits the wall. He hits the wall. Solis wins it back. Solis. Calafiori. And Vinny gone. More threatening than the Emirates. It's a ghost town. St. James's Park is finished, brother. There's nothing left. You just got the Watermarder guy and that's it. And even he started off well and then just kind of fell off the pace. Newcastle have nothing. You got to survive. I'm telling you, MD, you have to survive. It's not about trying to make Europe or anything fancy like that. You just need to stay in the Premier League. You have to just try and stay in the Premier League. It's as simple as that. You do not want to go down. And there's a possibility. Gordon's a waste of time. Tonali was crap. Not bothered about them. Bruno, I'm gutted. Do you know what it is, MD? I'm glad that you think Bruno was the better one. Because there's certain Spurs fans that think Tonali was the real deal. But really, the real deal was number 39. I know he was the real deal because I hated him. Do you know what it was? He was rough and he was good. But I get it, man. You've lost the great talent. But you've got 245 from those three players. If you recruit well in the last, what? There's about a month left. If you recruit well, you should be all right. Just need to bring in good players. You need to basically try and find that midfield partnership again, just from other leagues. Because Premier League, you just won't be able to get players for good value or good prices anyway. Everyone's just overpriced. Are you sure it's Denmark? Yeah, Denmark worked. Denmark definitely worked, but maybe change it to a different location. You might have an issue with Denmark, but Denmark definitely works. The Newcastle owners are just cashing in. Do you know what it is? They don't even need to cash in. They don't need to cash in. Newcastle are the richest club in the world. Like, officially, Newcastle are the richest club in the world. Their owners got the most, but they can't spend it because of FFP. Because of the three big teams. Or the rest, to be honest. I think they all signed this agreement. Chance, Dalman can't find Havertz. Dalman gets back. And I'll be honest, Mosquera, I don't mind as the centre-back with Gabriel for the first, 2 months maybe? I think Saliba's out for, they said 4 to 5 months. But I think by the time the season starts, it'll be a month. And then I reckon it'll be 3 months out. So 2 months will have Mosquera and then Saliba's back. Solis gives it away. I just can't wait to see Bruno in the midfield. It's going to be Bruno picking it up in the midfield. Do you know how good that is? Do you know how good that is, Bruno picking it up in the midfield? Heard it here first, Lol, your fan base being saying that since you was confirmed champions. I'm telling you, we're winning the Premier League. We're going back to back. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Joelinton's, I think, going... Where was he linked to? Was he linked to Saudi or MLS? He was linked to somewhere. Joelinton's linked to a club somewhere. And obviously Lewis Hall was linked to Manchester United. Solis, yeah, he should have shot. I don't know why he tried to find Gyökeres. Solis scored today. He'd started, yeah. Eddie Howe played him as a DM. That's why he fell off. You haven't even... Who's the manager now? Who's the manager now? How are you watching? Telling you now we push for Europe. You got nothing left. I get it. The Gordon one, I get. He wasn't even your best left winger. It was Barnes. Okay, you got Harvey Barnes. You got no midfield. MD, who are your central midfielders? Who are they? Or who's your 6, who's your 8, and who's your 10? Or you didn't even have a 10. But who are your 3 midfielders? Because if Joelinton leaves, Bruno's gone, Tonali's gone, how's the team going to function? COYG, that's the way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Tonali 100 million, yeah. Oh my word, they've scored a screamer. They've scored a screamer. We're 2-0 down. We're 2-0 down. They've scored an absolute screamer. An absolute screamer. I'm fantastic, Adam. How are you? They've just scored a screamer, man. I don't know who to blame. Can I blame Kepper again? Can I blame Kepper again? Is Kepper in the right position for this? Let's see the replay. It's just such a good finish. It's such a good finish. Like he's put it right in the corner. There's nothing you can do about that. Like it's such a good strike. Like I think this is a kind of goal where even if Raya's in goal, he's not saving it. It's such a good finish. It is, yeah, it's a great strike. It is an absolutely great strike. Nobody's saving that. Nobody's saving that. You could have two goalies in goal and they're not saving that. I mean, he's picked it up. I think the one thing you can say is he doesn't get closed down. But in terms of goalkeeping, Kepa can do, nobody can do anything with that. Nobody can. It's a shame that we've conceded again. Kepa made the initial mistake, and now we're 2-0 down. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Now, first goal was Kepa. 100% Kepa's at fault for the first goal. 100%. But the second goal, I think it's more the defenders. Nobody closes him down. They let him shoot, and he puts it top corner. I mean, he puts it top corner. Like, it's a great strike. I don't think he's ever scored a goal like that before in his life. He's just got one today. Yeah, it's an insane finish. It's a great goal. This one's not Kepa's fault. The first goal was definitely Kepa's fault. Should get Vinny and you might score. Yeah, I think with Vinny, we probably do score more goals. I think we'll end up scoring at least 2 or 3 today anyway. Don't worry about it. What's the ball distribution from him? Do you know what it is, Sky? I'll be honest. Today is the day where it's the end of Kepa for me. Because that mistake, like, that's it, man. It's got to be Meslier the keeper. Melier's got to be the keeper now. He's got to be second choice. It can't be Kepa anymore. Like, last year, I defended him. I didn't really defend him. I criticized the performance in the final. But, like, today, you can't make those mistakes. Like, we're Premier League champions now. You got to act like champions. That's not really a champion goalkeeper. It's a goalkeeper that is not good enough. It's just not good enough. Arsenal will win. Our midfield is Ramsey, Bamba, and no, take out Joelinton as well. I don't think Ramsey's good enough. We'll lose 3-2, I reckon. First, he lost us. Yeah, he lost us to Carabao, 100%. I tried to blame the team performance, which was not good. We had 2-3 chances early on, and it was the same move. Havertz had a shot, then I think somebody else had a shot, and that was it. The team performance on the day was appalling. But the goalkeeping from Kepa was just as bad. Like, let's be honest. And today, I think today is Dalman beats one. Dalman beats one. Dalman. Through the legs. Nwaneri can't control, can't keep it in. No. Adulis. No, he can't go nowhere, man. Adulis, no. Nwaneri can't go anywhere. I'm done defending Gyökeres. How did he... Yeah, he missed a shocking chance. Shocking chance. Like, if you're going to be just an out-and-out striker and not do any link-up, not do any build-up, not get involved at all, and you just want to stay in the box and score, you have to score that. If you're going to be an old-school, old-fashioned number 9, when a chance falls to you, you have to score. But if you're going to get involved and you're going to help with the link-up and the build-up, that's different. He doesn't do that. He does not get involved. He's like... I'm not comparing the two. Obviously, one is completely... Solis, great touch. Solis, shots blocked. But yeah, I'm not even comparing like in terms of quality. Obviously, Haaland is a significantly better player. But Haaland doesn't get involved. Haaland is an out-and-out number 9. He scores. Gyökeres doesn't score. He has to score that chance. Haaland scores that chance. Solis with a great first touch. A great first touch. Too many fake Arsenal fans here. How is Arsenal losing? Don't ask what you was talking about us. Wait, see, who are you? Who do you support? Let me see. Is that Stamford Bridge? Didn't you lose to Juventus? How can you lose a game and then come here and talk about football? You've already lost. You've done your talking already. You got to win a game and then you can come and talk. And we've scored from a set piece. It has to be a set piece. It just has to be a set piece. 2-1. We got one back. We got one back. Set piece. Their keeper's done a Kepa. Their keeper has done a Kepa. We got Kepa in goal. It looks like they got Kepa in goal as well. I think Solis gets the assist from the corner. Who scores? Hincapié. Solis crosses it in. It's a great ball. It's a great ball. They've got Kepa in goal. We've got Kepa in goal, and Hincapié scores. Hincapié scores. 2-1. 2-1. Let it all work out. Goal. 3-2. Set piece. Set piece again, man. That's the only way. It's either that or go on Camel RTE. Camel RTE. Telemundo. And I think BN Sports. I don't know if BN Sports are showing it. But set piece, Hincapié. Hincapié scored. Piero Hincapié, who is now signed on a permanent deal. Like, let's not forget, we've bought him as well. He was 34 million. 34.5. I think that is probably the best business of the summer so far, because he was meant to sign for about 55, 60 million. Like, that was what was agreed when we initially got the loan. But for Berto or whoever was in charge to bring it down by 20, 25 million, it's a great signing, especially in this market right now. Hincapié is a great signing. Lewis Skelly gives it away. It's such a good signing. 34 point is such a good signing. We were meant to pay, I think, 55, 60 million, but we negotiated. Kepa makes a save, and we got a perfect price. We got in today, 2026, to get a centre back, a solid, proven centre back or left back, left-sided centre back for 34.5 million. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It's a great deal. He's an Ecuadorian international. We saw him at the World Cup. He's a Bundesliga winner. He's a Premier League winner. It's such a good signing. And me personally, I don't want to see him at left back. I want to see him as a left-sided centre back, but obviously Gabriel's there. Yeah, it's a great deal. 34.5 is a fantastic deal. Right, listen here. Cody, chill out, man. Just keep changing the countries. One of them will work. Keep changing the countries. What's happening with Vinny, G? What's happening with Vinny? I don't know, Moz, I'll be honest. I don't think he's coming. I don't think he's coming. But we got Bruno G, though. What do you think of that? Hey, Moz, what do you think of that? You know it's a good player. You know it's a good deal. In terms of price, maybe not so much. But player, Bruno Guimaraes, man, what a signing. How Arsenal losing? One goal was Kepa's fault. The other was an absolute screamer. How will Arsenal cope with Saliba out for a few months? Mosquera. I think Mosquera is good enough. Got Arsenal win. Calafiori in the middle should work. No, Calafiori, I think we should just let him do what he does. I think what Calafiori does is great. Creates, defends, does it all. He does it all. 34 million for Hincapié must mean Tielemans for 35 million is deal of the century. Yeah, Tielemans, for the price you lot paid as well, you lot absolutely robbed Aston Villa. How on earth did you get Tielemans for that price? Like, there was definitely some dodgy dealings going on under the table. There's no way Tielemans in this market today, this window, when everybody's going for 100 million, 80 million, 85 million, 75 million, how on earth did you get Tielemans for that price? It's crazy. It's crazy. Bruno G, great signing. Yeah, it's true. I don't think Zubimendi was great either. I don't think he was. But now, with those two in the midfield, Declan Rice and Bruno Guimaraes. It's a long day for everybody else. I hope Bruno fails miserably. You know he won't though, MD man. You know he won't. You know he won't. You let him put on a show in the Premier League and we've just taken over, man. He can do it in London now. He can do it in London week in, week out. Thank you for the follows. Odegaard sent Bruno home and scored him at the World Cup for 90 minutes. He did. That was a great Odegaard performance. And I want to see what Odegaard is like when he's got two solid midfielders behind him. I mean, he's got two fantastic midfielders behind him now. Now there's no excuses for Odegaard. Last season, I get it. You have to drop deep because one of the midfielders does not want the ball. Let's be honest, many didn't want the ball. They didn't want to give him the ball. Gyökeres wins a free kick. But now, Odegaard has two exceptional midfielders behind him. Let's see what he does. I expect Odegaard to have a fantastic season. I think he's going to have a 22, 23, 23, 24 kind of season. Because now he doesn't need to drop deep to collect the ball. He's got two midfielders that can collect it. Yeah, it was a release clause, I know, but it's like it's a robbery. It's an absolute robbery. Tielemans for the price is a great price. Arsenal is always letting small teams win. You think Mosquera gets called up by Spain this season? Yeah, probably. I'd expect him to be one of the centre-backs. Obviously, Laporte is going to retire soon. And when he does, yeah, Mosquera should be in line. Imagine us trying to sign Declan in this. Yeah, like, I don't even know what the price would be, Sky, right now. The price would just be ridiculous. It'd probably be like at least 150, 160. If the rest of them are going for hundreds and 85s and 75s, Declan Rice is 150 million. In this window, 150 at least. At least. Tielemans was it was a release clause, but like it's a robbery. It's still a robbery. For the amount that players are going for today, 34 million is just... He's a good player, man. We have to be honest, like, it's a great signing for United. Buadi Anderson, better in my opinion. Guys, I'll be honest, like, Buadi, we've seen like 4 games. Like, come on, calm down. Bruno Guimaraes, we've seen season after season in the Premier League. And I've seen him against my club. Like, forget about seeing him in the season. I've seen Bruno against Arsenal. And Bruno against Arsenal has always been a problem. Always been a problem. Bruno Guimaraes is very injury prone. Kepa out if he doesn't get injured. Vinny would never join this club, man. Man, you're watching a new episode of I'm a Newcastle player, get me out of... That's basically what it's turned into this summer. All my days they're going to score. Kepa saves. Grabs it on the second attempt. Saka 120. In this market, Saka's like 150. Everybody's just so overpriced. Nobody's worth it. Nobody's worth it. The only player that's actually worth, I think they've underpaid even, is Tielemans. I think Tielemans is like a 50, 55 million pound player. The rest have been overpriced. I think the only club that has not overpaid so far is us and Liverpool. Liverpool haven't really made any signings, so they couldn't overpay. And United, obviously. But like City have overpaid. Anderson for 116 million, overpayment. It's just too much. It's too much. Spurs, Tonali, too much. Who else is there? What's the other big team? Who am I missing? Liverpool, Chelsea. Yeah, come on. Rodgers, 117 million. It's like when we didn't get him, I was disappointed. But that wasn't overpayment anyway. Like whoever was going to get Rodgers was going to have to pay way above the odds. Like you're not meant to be paying that much for anybody unless they're scoring like 50 goals. If they're scoring 50 goals in a season, yeah, I get it. But he didn't score 50 goals. And it's the same with all the players. It's the football market has just turned into that. It's turned into chaos. That's what it's turned into, absolute chaos. Lewis Skelly, can you find Gyökeres? No, we can't. We cannot sell Lewis Skelly. Arsenal is getting relegated. If Tonali 100, Saka 120, 130, at least, yeah. New episode, new week, starring Joe Linton, and then Lewis Hall, right? Who is in your starting lineup for Arsenal? My starting lineup is going to be Kepa in goal, Right, no, I'm joking. It's going to be David Raya in goal. Timber. Right now, it's going to be Mosquera, Gabriel, Calafiori, Bruno, Rice, Odegaard. I'm going to go Martinelli just because I don't know how Solis will do in the Premier League. Like, he's going to need some time. I don't think he's going to be able to come in and straight away start delivering. So I'm going to go Martinelli, Gyökeres, and Saka. That would be my starting 11 for the first game. However, because we're playing Coventry at home, I wouldn't be surprised if Solis starts. What about you? Who would be in your starting? Who would be your starting lineup? Saka 120, now 60 max. Saka 60 million max in this market, bro. Even if they've got like one leg, they're going for 100 million. Forget having two legs. The market's cooked. The market is cooked. Every player is like 3 figures. Especially if they're under 28. It's 3 figures. The only one that United are the only team that managed to get away with it. And they didn't even sign a winger. They signed midfielders. I think wingers are obviously going to be a little bit pricier. A little bit more pricier. How much was Nicolas Pepe? I think he was 72 million. Verse for 100 million. Yeah, 130 million shows you everything. He was 116, but yeah, it was too much. That's what... Liverpool ruined it last season, and Spurs have just carried it on. Spurs have carried it on. Liverpool are the main culprits. They are the main culprits. But then this window is Spurs. Spurs had the issue with finishing set. Oh, Havertz has given it away. They're going to score again. And they've scored again. Havertz just gives it away. Havertz just gives it away. And just like that, it's 3-1. Just like that, it's 3-1. Havertz gives the ball away. And it's 3-1. It's another shot from distance. Kepa doesn't even dive this time. And everybody's scoring. Their whole team is scoring. Everybody's on the score sheet. Dalman finds Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly finds Havertz. Poor pass from him. Shot from distance. Kepa doesn't even dive. And it's 3-1. Kepa is nowhere near it as well. Kepa is nowhere near it as well. Chelsea are the main culprits. Who are you? Don't worry, man. You'll see. You'll see Community Shield. You'll see who's in midfield. You'll see. Embarrassing. Kepa has to go. Bring Lehman. Yeah, I'll take Lehman over Kepa right now. Where to watch? On the Arsenal YouTube, if you change your location, it should work. Bring back Lehman. Kepa has to be some secret Chelsea agent. Bro, I still can't watch. Bruno and Rice, Vinny. Now that would be scary, I'll be honest. That would be scary. Oh, Adulis, I'm sorry, man. I've muted you accidentally. I was trying to mute someone else. Just bear with me. I'm trying to mute someone else. Okay, apologies, Adulis. I've muted you. Let me see if I can unmute you. Oh, I can unmute you. There you go. Apologies, man. I was trying to mute someone else. I muted you. Anthony hat-trick. Anthony's not even on the pitch. Looking forward to see him stink it out. Hopefully we have a better second half. Better second half. Martinelli, Jesus. Who else is on the bench? Arteta does not look happy. Arteta does not look happy. He looks angry. Arteta looks so angry. 1 minute. Guys, one thing though, yeah? I'm just letting you know now in advance. This is pre-season. Okay? I'm chilled out. If it's like this when the season starts, believe me, I'm not chilled out. Right now, it's pre-season. Like, loads of teams win games, lose games, draw games in pre-season. It's neither here nor there. As long as players don't get injured, Calafiori's gone down, which is terrible news. But as long as players don't get injured, I don't think anybody really cares. But when the season starts, and for me, the season starts on the 16th, not the 21st, that's when it counts. Community Shield counts. I don't care what anybody says. For me, it counts. Because not only is it a chance to win a trophy, but we're playing City. I want to see how we do against City. Put Martinelli on the wing. We went from Tonali, Bruno, Anderson to Ramsey, Bamba, and some random 18-year-old that we will sign. That's what happens, MD, man. That's what happens. I don't know how it's happened to you guys, though. Especially with your £130 tops. Surely that should cover you. We know Berta has got alternatives to Vinny. He must do, yeah, he must do. I think that's half time, guys. That is half time. 3-1 down. We are 3-1 down. Which is not good news at all. Give me a follow. Danny, just tell us, man. Tell us. Don't spam. Don't spam. After this, Vinny should stay where he is now, like Villarreal last season. The authentic is 160. I think Denmark worked, Joseph. For some people, Denmark worked. And then for others, I don't know where else you can change it to. Maybe go US. See if the US works. But that was a way of streaming the game. They can't make it this painful for all the preseason games. Surely not. Ryan, you can't say nobody cares. It's just not true. As a fan, we want to win all our games, friendlies or not. It's true. I get it. I don't want us to lose, but at the same time, it's about the league, Tony. It's all about the Premier League. It's all about the Champions League. It's all about the FA Cup, Carabao and Community Shield. Like, I know you celebrated that Audi Cup. You celebrated that Audi Cup. You know which Audi Cup I'm talking about. We don't celebrate our Emirates Cup like we've won the World Cup. We just don't. We're Arsenal Football Club. For us, it's about turning the 14 into 15. And yeah, winning a Champions League, turning the 14 into 15 in terms of FA Cups as well, is just the truth of the matter. Like, let's be honest. Like, if we were to lose this game, but you told any Arsenal fan you lose this game, but you win the Premier League, like, come on, what are we doing here? Premier League, bread and butter. Bread and butter. And we're going to win it again. No worries, no worries. But yeah, I think Denmark works for some people. It doesn't work for everybody. But that is one way of watching it. Go onto YouTube, Arsenal, go on there live, and it should work. But it hasn't worked for everyone, so just see if it works for you. Friendlies don't matter at all. Yes, but nobody cares. Not important. Yes. Yeah, I mean, me personally, it's all about the league. It's all about the league. We got beaten by that stick too many times for me to not care, believe me. 22 years, obviously it's not 22 anymore, but for me, Premier League is it. If we can go back to back, I'm not going to complain. No matter what else happens in this season, unless there is a monumental mess up, I'm not going to complain. As long as we win the Premier League. Simple as that. Like, we should win this Premier League. We are the favourites by a big margin. I mean, a big margin. If we don't win the Premier League, it's a disappointing season. It's a disappointing season. Thank you for the follows. Arsenal will never be a big club. The pie already start. 0 UCL. It's so hard to go back to back. It is, but if we can't do it in a season when every single manager has changed, let's look at the teams. City have a new one. Liverpool have a new one. Chelsea have a new one. Spurs pretty much have a new one. I mean, De Zerbi was in charge for about 5 games. How many? Yeah, it was about 5. It's about 8 games, I think. So pretty much new. Carrick has been in the job for about 6 months. Well, when the season ended, about 5 months. So everybody's got a new manager. We have to go back to back. We have to go back to back. Gyökeres is the problem. He has to improve on his game. He has to score that chance. He has to score that chance. It's big margins. It's big margins. City is the only ones who have it in them. If Rodri stays for one more season, I think City win. I think Arsenal win again. I think we go back to back. Usually if a team wins the league after a league-long drought, they struggle the next season. But it's not when a team has competed year after year after year and then wins it. Because let's not forget, we finished second, and then we won it. So we were already... It's not like it's come out of the blue. It's not like it's a one-season wonder where we've won the league. We've constantly competed. That's why I'm saying we'll be in a good position next season as well. Because if it's just one of those where you randomly just 1 year after like 3 or 4 years of not really competing, you win the Premier League, then you don't know what's going to happen the next year because the other teams can improve. But we've constantly been close to the top, very, very close to the top. Let's not forget, it was 5 points in 22-23, 23-24, it went to the final day. And then the season after that, yes, I think we were about 10, 12 points off it. But yeah, it's coming. Back to back is coming. Back to back is coming. I know it hurts. I know some of you can't sleep at night, but it's happening. It's happening, man. Back to back is happening. Back to back is happening. Especially with Bruno Guimaraes in midfield now. The one concern I had, a lot of people have concerns in attack. For me, the concern was in midfield. Like, we'll see better football because we have a better midfielder in midfield. We will see better football. Arsenal win 4 cups next season. If we do, that'll be fantastic. That'll probably be the best season ever. Why have we not gone for another? Is the Premier League is red? It is red and white. Mediocres, like I said before, is a good striker, but a square peg in a round hole. I mean, Tony, brother, with Solanke up top, right? There is no way you can be speaking about our striker like that. I mean, if we're talking about a team needing a striker, I think it's you guys before us. Let's not forget, we still do have 2 strikers. And worst comes to worst, we do have Mikel Merino. I say worst comes to worst. I think some of the best football was played when he was our striker. How have we conceded 3 goals? Kepa makes such a big mistake for the first goal. He makes such a big mistake. He gets nudged from behind. He does get nudged from behind. I didn't see that. But still, like, got to be stronger. Back to back, yeah, back to back. We have the best defense, midfield, and players in the league. Don't forget goalkeeper as well, Wally. We've got best goalkeeper, best defense, best midfield is coming. That's what Meslier was signed for, substitute keeper. If you get a better coach in, I'd back you around. Better coach than Arteta. Calm down, brother. Calm down. Thank you for the follows. Arsenal, I love Kepa. He's so good. My favourite Arsenal player. Tottenham is linked with Marmoush. Really? Marmoush? I mean, would he work at... He'd probably be number 1. Where would he play? Would he be down the middle, number 9? Where would Marmoush play? Because wasn't he a... He was a centre... It was like a centre-forward support striker for... Where did he sign from again? He signed from Germany. Was it Frankfurt? He signed from... I can't remember I think it was Frankfurt. But he wasn't the out-and-out striker. Yes, you're right. Tottenham have a better midfield than you. Spurs have a better midfield than Arsenal. Spurs don't have a fit number 10. Their midfielders, one got relegated, and the other they overpaid for. Let's not forget. Declan Rice is still in that midfield. What now? You are glazing around. Raya ain't the best keeper. Donnarumma. Nah. Last season was David Raya. It was David Raya. I think start of the season kept Donnarumma for sure. But then, yeah, David Raya was the best keeper last season. Marmoush was terrible until, of course, he played Newcastle. I mean, everyone's going to be fantastic when they play Newcastle this season. Frankfurt. Yeah, it was Frankfurt. He came from Frankfurt, but he wasn't he wasn't the out-and-out number 9. I think Ekitike was. I think it was Ekitike or somebody else. I'm just watching these goals again. Havertz just gives it... You can't give it away there. You just can't give it away there. Didn't saw Declan Rice versus PSG. Arsenal losing. Imagine so many players will not have a good season because of new manager. You're rubbing it into me tonight, aren't you? Now, MD, you came for me, man. You came for me. We just took the number 39. And I get it. Listen, he was always meant to come to Arsenal. It's just you guys were like a little stopgap in the middle. He went to you first. And now he's arrived at his final destination. You guys were just like the transit. You were like the stopover. You weren't the final destination. He just couldn't get a direct flight. That was the problem. He had to stop over somewhere. And he stopped over at Newcastle, and now he's at his final destination. Arsenal getting destroyed ain't no way. Champions of Europe, we'll sing that soon. Even Real Betis, he went to Arsenal and won the same amount of trophies as Rice and his team. Are we comparing Carabaos and Premier Leagues? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're comparing? Carabaos and Premier Leagues? Surely not. Surely we're not doing that. Losing to Real Betis, game's gone, stick to corners. Many of these players don't deserve first 11. This is poor effort with Nwaneri picking up fights. Bruno G is finally home. He is. We will dominate next 10 years. We will. That's the beautiful thing. That's the thing that everybody is upset about. The fact that we will dominate for the next 5 years at least. After that, I mean, it's 5 years, a lot can change. But I know for the next 2-3 years, at the very top. At the very, very top. Yep, let me cut. Yeah, you do that, MD, man. You do. You'll get some signings in, though. You'll definitely get some signings in. I'm sure it'll be good players, too. Because there's no way you get rid of everybody and not sign anyone decent. I love you, but ain't no way Arsenal will win in UCL. It might happen in FIFA. Now, William, I think it happens soon. Because let's not forget, the first Champions League run, we got to the quarters. Second semi-final. Third, we got to the final. Maybe fourth, we improve on that and we win it. Let's not forget, it's just been an upward trajectory. Let me get that word out. It's been an upward trajectory since we got back into the Champions League under Arteta. It was quarter-final, then it was semi-final, and then it was final. Maybe this is the season. Saliba is the most French anyone could be. I can't believe Saliba's injured, man. Dalman and Skelly for the next 12 years. Yeah, I don't want Skelly to leave, and I don't want Nwaneri to leave either. Ouch, 3-1. And how many did you win? How many? Don't spam. I will answer the question. And that's a very big if. Saliba with a fractured back, Saka on his last legs, and Rice. Your Premier League's coming, brother. It's coming. I know you're upset, man. Now you got. Do you know what it is? Everybody as a whole, the football world, they need to find another team to banter. They've got to just divert their attention to somebody else. It's not Arsenal anymore. We're Premier League champions. The badge says so. The gold badge on the sleeve says so. Gives them the improving in Champions League trophy. Who's better, Arteta or Wenger? That is still Arsene Wenger. There's less than. Come on, Tony. What are we doing? Kepa is so bad. He is. All right, you're too respectful to rage bait. Goodbye. I mean, Sean, what did you even say? Wait. Let me read your comment. Oh, you said how many did you win? Nah, we haven't won any. I get that. We haven't won any Champions Leagues. But the thing is, my point is that we've constantly improved. If it was like 1 year we get to a semi, next year we get knocked out in the last 16, next year we don't get out of the group, then yeah, I can complain. But the fact that it's constantly gotten better, and that's the way it was for City. Let's not forget. Guardiola came in, 16? Didn't win it in 16 or 17. Didn't win it in 18. Didn't win it in 19. Not in 21. Not in 20. Not in 22. Won it in 23. It took him time. It took Guardiola, how many years? 6-7 years to win the Champions League. But we're heading in the right direction. The fact that we've finally got over the line and we've won a Premier League, things are just getting better. Yo, Mason, how you doing? The whole Championship League, we lost one game and was, yeah, literally. Champions League, we lost the penalty shootout. We didn't lose a game. We will replace them. You have to. You absolutely have to. Don't spam. Shocking football, though. Arsenal are still banter club. Here I am again. Rock bottom. It's not looking good. Yeah, 7. It's a preseason. Yeah, it's preseason. It is preseason. It's the same. Like, Chelsea lost today. They've lost, but like really and truly, it's preseason. If they lose their first Premier League game, then it is a real I'll be honest. Even like City lost to Inter Milan, United lost to Wrexham. I mean, I'll say it. United lost to Wrexham, but it's preseason. If United lose their first game, believe me, I'm laughing. And I'm enjoying. But right now, even if Spurs were to lose a game now, yes, it's funny, Spurs have lost a preseason game. But the game I want them to lose is the first Premier League game. That's what I want them to lose. Whether they lose now or not, so many changes, guys. Fabio Vieira, Nelson, Martinelli, Gabriel, Salmon, and I don't know who that is. But a lot of changes. Second half about to begin. Give me a minute, guys. I'm just going to come back. Yes, guys, we're back and we're on the way. We're a little bit late. We were a little bit late. Took a little bit longer than expected. All right, where are we with the comments? Obsessed with football, we all are. You could lose the rest of your preseason games and still win the league by April. Means, yeah, literally. I want to win the league. We all want to win the league. Corner comes in. I don't know who's gone off. I need to check. Who's gone off and who's come on? We made so many changes. Thank you for the follows. Long day, mate. Now we mainly need one class midfielder, Wharton ideally, or someone that Xabi. Yeah, I think Wharton would be a great signing. Wharton, Caicedo, and Palmer. And then you've got Rogers. Not sure about the other side. And João Pedro up top. That's a good attack. But I think Chelsea's problem is more the cover for the centre backs. There is no cover for your centre backs. The moment Lacroix or Colwill don't play, I don't even know if Colwill was up to it. He was out for so long. But the moment those two don't play, who the hell plays? Who plays? Who plays the centre back for Chelsea? Because you go back to the likes of Badiashile and Disasi and Fofana and these guys who just weren't good enough. I think that's Chelsea's biggest issue. That is definitely Chelsea's biggest issue. Three-one, man. Yeah, we're losing. You're losing. I just need to know where Martinelli's playing and where Solis is playing. Has Solis gone off? I can't see Gyökeres. Gyökeres is gone. Jesus is on. Let me check this out. Hector Bellerin, man. What a trim. What a haircut. What a haircut. Okay, so, I mean, half the team got taken off. Gabriel, Salmon, Vieira, Copley, Jesus, Martinelli, Nelson. Who else is left on the bench? Nobody. I mean, there is some players, but they're all kids. So it looks like Martinelli's on the left. Jesus is down the middle. Nelson's on the right. The midfield is Nwaneri, Lewis Skelly, and Fabio Vieira. Marley Salmon at right back. Gabriel and who? Who's the other defender? We took off. We've gone to a 3 at the back, or Lewis Skelly's gone to fit in. I don't know. I think we got 3 at the back. I think it's a 3-4-3. I think it's a 3-4-3. Now Mosquera's gone off. Mosquera's gone off. White's gone off. Mosquera's gone off. Hincapie's gone off. Those guys are all off. How you doing, Sia? Solly corner kick specialist didn't disappoint. Yeah, you got one. You got an assist. Granted, we don't see Delap, Tosin ever again, and we sign a class midfielder. Yeah, I think Tosin's one you want to stay away from. I think Badia Shill's the same. I think Disasi's back at the club as well, no? Fafana, I don't think these guys are good enough. I hope they stay, I hope they play, but I don't think they're good enough. New rules catching up, Mosquera. So if you can't win UCL with Wenger and Henri, best ever Prem player, how are you winning it now? Well, we came so close, Tony. We got to a penalty shootout. And let's not forget, we got cheated in 2006. Got cheated, man. Should have just given the goal, no red. And let's not forget, after 2006, we never really had a chance. Let's be honest. We became a selling club. Everybody left. Literally anybody that had any quality would leave the club. It's just now we've got to the stage where the players that are good enough won't leave. This has only recently happened. It's only recently happened. Name a worse keeper than Kepa. I'll wait. Brother, you got to wait for a long, long time. What teams underachieve and overachieve in your opinion next season? Overachieve. Underachieve, I think I'm going to go with the likes of Manchester United. I think Man United have not got the squad depth. Thank you for the heart, me, AK. How you doing, Alex? I think Man United underachieve. Man United are expected to do well, but they don't have a squad for it. Like, it's all good and well playing 1 game a week, but when you've got 2 games a week and they're in Champions League and you've got to go to Europe, you've got to fly somewhere, and then you've got an away game the following weekend, it's not easy. It's not easy. Especially when you have 11 good players and the players on the bench are just not good enough. I hope Kepa retires or something. He is someone I wouldn't wish for Spurs. I wouldn't wish for Spurs to have. Yeah, I mean, I hope Melier is the second choice. Man, what's happening? How? Brother, it's preseason, man. Don't worry, Alex, man. It's preseason. Just enjoy. Enjoy with the fact that we're watching Arsenal play again. I don't see United getting Champions League this season. I think United struggle big time. Like, people are saying United are back and this and that. The squad depth, they needed a lot more signings than 2. So far, they've made 2 signings. They needed like 5, 6 signings. Let's be honest. They need a squad. They need a squad. Jesus shoots, it's blocked. How do you think Chelsea will do this season? I think Chelsea will, in my opinion, do better than United in the league. Because Chelsea have that 1 game and Chelsea have a good starting 11. I think starting 11 is good if the players remain fit. If the likes of James, Lacroix, these guys can stay fit, obviously Caicedo and whoever they bring in midfield, Palmer, Rodgers, these guys can stay fit. Chelsea have 1 game a week. They have 1 game a week with some very good players. Who's down? Someone's down. I don't know who's down. Someone's down. I think Carrick will get sacked. Just hit level 10 in fan clubs. Miram. What's that, MD? What's level 10? Santos 59 million bench player. Tillemans is injury prone. United finished 7th, 8th at best. I think they struggle. I honestly think they struggle. I think United best bet is not focus Champions League and just go top 4 again and actually sign. United need players. Like, I get it. Tillemans is a fantastic signing for the price, but they need more players. If they're going to just go with these 2 signings and maybe add 1 more player, they're in trouble, man. How are they going to start a season with Luke Shaw and Diego Dallo in 2026? In 2026, Luke Shaw on one side, Dallo on the other side. Come on. Come on. They've got to change that. They've got to fix that. They haven't even replaced Casemiro yet. They haven't replaced Casemiro yet. We're making another change. Who went down? Someone's going off. I don't know who that is. It's one of the youngsters. It is Copley. He's gone down. I appreciate it, MD, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Even though it's a tough time right now. I know it's a tough time for Newcastle fans. It's a preseason, doesn't mean it's true. Hope you're. I'm good at always be kind. How you doing? Jesus is, yeah, it's done, man. He gave us 4 months, Joseph. That's it. He gave us 4 fantastic months. Kepa, all 3 goals. Nah, not all 3. I'd say 1. I think the other one he doesn't dive. This the 3rd goal. Should dive at least. But the 2nd goal, nobody's saving that. Yeah, this is preseason. This is preseason. How you doing, Harris? Despite losing our best players, our fullbacks are still some of the best in the league for now. Yeah, I mean, I think Livramento is going as well. I mean, I don't know who's going. Everybody's going. Livramento on one side and Lewis Hall on the other. I think Trippier's already gone, right? He went on a free. I mean, from this game, what's my take? My take is we need to get rid of Kepa. Because if we don't concede that goal, we don't fall behind. We don't need to push to equalize. I know it's a preseason game, but still, it's the same principle. You concede a goal, you have to try and score one. But I think that's the one takeaway is I think it's enough, man. Tino's quality, but he's never fit. I thought we'd say Jesus as well. I don't know what Jesus is still doing here. I genuinely thought Jesus would be done by now. Or gone by now. Not done by now, but gone by now. He's not gone. I don't think anybody wants to pay what's required. Which is the problem. You still have Vieira in 2026. Yeah, he's been on loan like 75 times. I think we need to try and sell him as well. I think we're playing him in these preseason games to try and convince someone to sign him. But who's going to sign him? He's not even on the ball. Lewis Skelly, Salmon, Ranieri. Are we going to score another goal? I thought Jesus was going to Everton. Nah, I can't. I don't think he's going to go to a Prem team. He can't do Premier League football anymore. He can't do Premier League football. I think he's going to go abroad. He might go to Italy. I think Italy would suit Jesus. Or Saudi. Arsenal wages are insane. Why are they insane? I mean, some players are on ridiculous wages. I get that. But I don't think they're insane. But some players are on some crazy wages. Honestly, some of the players, goodness gracious me. Like how? Why? Why are they on so much? In the last 3 days, Spurs have made bids for, I can't pronounce that name, Osimhen and Bohoya. I mean, Osimhen, if you manage to get Osimhen, I'll be so upset. Kepa's going off. Kepa is going off. Melee is coming on. Kepa's going off, guys. I hope that's the end. I hope that is the end. Vieira had a good spot at Hamburg last season. They're probably going to buy him. I hope somebody does. I hope we get something back for him. We need to get something back for him. Nelson, offsides given. Well, Garnacho went to Villa, so anyone can go anywhere. I think that was more to do with the Rodgers. I think that's the reason as to why Garnacho went to Aston Villa. It was so they could sort out the Rodgers deal. How is Jesus offside there? How? Havertz and Gyökeres is not it. Yeah, I'm talking about certain wages. Which players? Some players are more than just on the pitch. Which ones are more than just on the pitch? Are you going to give me Jordan Henderson? Because don't do it here, man. Don't do it here. 7-1 because the keeper's on. Why'd you not like him? So why'd you not like him? Wouldn't be surprised if Jackson goes to Villa as well. I think you need to keep Jackson. I think João Pedro #1 and Jackson off the bench. Because otherwise it's going to be Delap. Garnacho is one of the worst players I've ever seen kick a ball professionally. And you know what the craziest thing is? He's probably scored one of the best goals in the Premier League in the last 10 seasons. He's probably got the best goal as well. Can you believe that? That same player, he scored a bicycle kick against Everton that was just beautiful. And it's the same player now that everybody just can't stand. Lewis Skelly goes off. 3 changes. 3 changes. Villa always loan players with huge wages, then wonder why their wage bill is massive. Yeah, but Villa have to loan. They can't sign. They can't sign because of FFP. Garnacho with regular game time could well surprise everybody. I can't lie. Why didn't you take him then? You should have taken him and seen if he could do it for you. I'm telling you, nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted Garnacho. I think do you know what it is? It's not even so much the football on the pitch, it's the attitude as well. It's the attitude that stinks, let's be honest. It's a matter of confidence. Havertz, Odegaard, to name 2, I don't quite remember, but I saw a few. Yeah, I mean, Havertz is on 280k. It's on too much. Odegaard has been at the club for a while, and he's club captain. He's club captain. Let's see what he does this season. I expect Odegaard to be a lot better with Bruno Guimaraes behind him. Just watch. Just watch. Odegaard's going to have a good season. Why? Because he's got quality behind him. Let's not forget Odegaard's not here either. Havertz, Odegaard. United won't go for Kelly now. United won't go for who? Kelly. I hope this was Kepa's last appearance for the club. This guy's a liability. Arsenal. Who else are we getting in the transfer window? We have to wait and see what happens with Vinny. This is pre-season, guys. It's pre-season. If this happened on the 21st or the 16th, believe me, I'm pissed off. But today, Neither here nor there, I'll be honest. Obviously, I don't want us to lose, but when you think about it, the legendary teams that included Thierry Henry, they lost preseason games. So if that team loses preseason games, I think every team can lose preseason games. Thank you for the heart me pain abusing. How you doing? Arsenal will wait another 22 years to win the league again. Mark my words. I will not mock those words, Rafael. I won't. We're winning it next season. It's preseason. It's preseason. And I'll be honest, it started with a mistake from Kepa, and then they scored an absolute worldie, and they got another one from another mistake. So they've only scored one really, really nice goal. The other two have come from mistakes. Havertz with one mistake and Kepa with the other mistake. Why no team is interested in? He's so inconsistent, Fellaini. Like on his day, one of the best, but his day is not often. That's the problem. If he was more consistent, believe me, he would be the player everybody's chasing. He's just not consistent. We know he can do it, but we can't. Nobody wants a player in the Premier League that does it 1 in 5 games. Nobody, you can't do 1 in 5. Like it's got to be at the very, very least 1 in 2, 1 in 3, but 1 in 5, 6. That's basically what he does for Milan. Oh my days, they're gonna score again. No, they're not. Keeper saves. See, if that was Kepa, it's going in. Isco tried to flick. What the heck? Real Betis, Spain. They play in Spain. Lewis Skelly. Yeah, you can't take Skelly. We're not selling him. Not to you guys anyway. Maran, I know you know deep down Vinny ain't happening. The thing is, as like, you know what it is? I'm just going to say it as it is. Firstly, I don't think it's going to happen. Secondly, I'll be honest, I don't want it to happen. I don't want Vinny. People are going to call me crazy, but he doesn't get those numbers for the wages. He doesn't get those numbers. If he scored 25 league goals, 100%, I would be like, let's get Vinny, let's get Vinny, let's get Vinny. But if he can't do it in La Liga, he can't score 20 plus goals in La Liga. How is he going to score 20 plus goals in the Premier League? It's not going to happen. If you can't do it in La Liga against Alaves and Elche and these teams, how is he going to do it against the Bournemouths and the Evertons? These teams are strong. These teams are strong. How is he going to score 20 plus goals? And for 450k, you have to be scoring at least 20 plus goals. And on top of that, he's like, the system is built a certain way. It's built a certain way where you have to do the dirty work. Nobody gets away with not, like, you have to do it. You have to. Especially when you're one of the wide players. And I feel like for the salary as well, like the wages, 450, every player that we sign after Vinny is going to say, I want this much, I want that much. That's the problem as well. Let's not forget. Everybody's going to say, I want 300k. Vinny's on 450, I want 300. I want 350. I want this, I want that. That's another problem. All the players at the club are going to say, what about us? Saliba's going to turn around and say, why am I not on big money? Why am I not on bigger money? Gabriel's going to say the same thing. Declan Rice is going to say the same thing. Everybody's going to want more. I think that's the problem. I feel like when you're paying 450k, the player needs to be 20 plus goals, 10, 15 plus assists. It needs to be that kind of level. Vinny's just not done that in La Liga. And I get it, he scores these great goals. He scores those goals where he creates for himself. There's no assist. Most of Vinny's goals, there's no assist. Is Vinny beating a man, beating two, and scoring? There's no assists. Vinny's goals, there's no assists. People might get assists on the record, like in terms of they passed him the ball. Vinny ends up beating 1-2 players and scoring the goal. Those are not assists. Assists are when you play the ball in behind, the person first touch scores. That's a real assist. The assist that people get for finding Vinny still has to do all the hard work. But for me, 450k, you need to be scoring at least 20 goals. And I'm not talking all season or all season. I mean Premier League. In the league, you need to score 20 goals. And when you just look at Vinny's record, bear in mind, this is not Premier League. This is not Premier League. This is La Liga. So I'm going to go through the La Liga record. Not Premier League, just La Liga. Sorry, not full season, just La Liga. 16 last season. 11 the season before. 15 the season before that. 10 the season before that. 17 the season. He's never hit 20. He's never hit 20. His best is 17. That's not 450k. That's not 450k. But yeah, that's enough of that. Let me just read some comments. Same, I don't want him. I reckon he would disrupt the dressing room. I mean, the thing is, if the player was scoring 40 goals, I don't care what he does. He can go to a nightclub every night, as long as he turns up on the Saturday or the Sunday. But you need to be getting like 30, 40 goals, and then we can talk. We don't even need to talk. You can just join. Like, for instance, Mbappe gets those numbers. So he can do what he wants. Like, Real did not win a trophy because of Mbappe. It's not because Mbappe scored 40 plus goals. It's not Mbappe's fault. It's the rest of the team. Like, Mbappe scored 10 goals at the World Cup. Yes, people are going to say he scored 2 goals against England in the game that didn't really count. He still scored 8 goals in the other games. And he looks threatening. Mbappe could have ended that tournament with like 12, 13, 14 goals. And it's the same with his league form. He scored 42 goals in 44 games. Or 47, 43 and 47. However you look at it. Those are the numbers where 450k you give. And then on top of that, if they're bad for the dressing room, they're bad for the dressing room. They're scoring so many goals. It doesn't matter. He's scoring so many goals. Vinny's not scoring that level of goals. Now, I'm just going to say it. I don't, Fellaini. I'll be honest, I don't. I think a lot of Arsenal fans obviously do because it's a big star, it's a big name, he's world class. But he doesn't get you enough numbers for the price. If he was on 200k for the money for the stats that he's getting now, 100%. But for 450, it disrupts everything. Because everybody that we try to sign next summer, in January, they're all going to say, Vinny's on 450 or he's on this amount. I want X amount. Whereas now, because it's Saka who's been there since he started. He's an academy player. He's an academy boy. Players, when they join, they can't demand these ridiculous salaries. They can't. But when you sign a player like Vinny, from that point onwards, you have to pay the big wages. You have to. And he doesn't get the numbers. If he got the numbers, I would not say anything. I would love for him to sign. And I get it, he's won 2 Champions Leagues, he's scored in 2 Champions League finals. But his league stats are not good. His league stats are not good. That's just my opinion, though. You guys might disagree. I'm going to go to the bottom and start again. No, 100% I'd swap anybody for Mbappe because that's real numbers. Yamal and Ferran Torres were only on 16 last season too. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think Yamal had an okay World Cup. He scored 1 goal. But I think as a team, they were a very good side. Football changed with Ronaldo and Messi. It changed. And it's become a numbers game. Why are City so dominant? Because they had Aguero. And then they had Haaland. They had players that scored 20, 25 minimum. We haven't... When is the last time we had 20, 25? Aubameyang. Like, we need a player, if we're going to sign and give them big wages, it's got to be a guarantee that you get 20, 25 league goals. We don't have that. That's why people call us set piece, because the goals have to kind of come from everywhere. Because we don't have that one player that scores significant amount. Highest scorer last season, Gyökeres, 14 goals. We need someone to be scoring 20 plus. And 20 plus, if you're going to score 20 plus goals, yes, 450k. But if he's struggling to score 20 in La Liga, it's not happening in the Premier League. It's just not happening. If it's not happening in La Liga, it's not happening in the Premier League. How is it 3-1? One worldie and 2 mistakes. Vinny will never leave Real Madrid. Yeah, and another thing, he's not going to leave. Like, It's not happening. It's not happening. Trust the process with Arteta. Yamal did his role as a playmaker during the World Cup, but still underperformed. I think he had an okay performance at that World Cup. Let's not forget, Yamal was very young. I think the expectation is way too high on a player that's like 19 years old. For 19 years old to put in the performances that he did at the World Cup, like he had a good World Cup for a 19-year-old. Let's not forget he's 19. He only scored one goal, probably should have scored more, but he was a threat on the right. But I think Cup is a little bit different to League. League, week in, week out, you need to perform. What they get for cheating their way to a league title, do you not rate Gyökeres? I think now that we have a midfield, Gyökeres has 1 year. He has 1 season. Last season we couldn't play football. We couldn't play football and it was a struggle. This season we have a midfield. I want to see what happens. This is Gyökeres' chance now. There's no excuses because there's Bruno Guimaraes and there's Declan Rice with Odegaard and Eze up in front. Now, if he's not scoring 20 plus goals, it's time to call it quits. I think you give him 1 more season now that the midfield is sorted. Bruno Guimaraes sorts the midfield. He sorts it. I wanted an 8 personally, but Bruno Guimaraes, I'm not saying no because he's a great player. There aren't many marquee players around. It's true, there's not. Everybody's just, pulling at scraps, trying to find something. There's a few, but like even those, like Diamante is all potential. You're paying 100 million for potential, or more than 100 million because Liverpool's 100 million got rejected. But who paid? Someone paid 100 million and got rejected. But you're paying for potential there. We don't need potential. We need right here, right now, because we are at the very top. We need someone that comes in today to take us back to back. That's what we need. We don't need a player for 2-3 years down the line. We need it for today. Like right now, this season, we want to win trophies. If we can win more than one, fantastic, but we need to go back to back. It's as simple as that. For us, potential, Solis is potential, but Solis was signed for 34 million. He was signed for 34 million. That's potential. What we need is that player. That player is 1 player, in my opinion. Well, there's 2, but 1 is not leaving, which is Mbappe. And number 2, Gabriel's going off. Oh my god. Oh my god, Gabriel's going off. Martinelli's going off. Okay, it's fine. Calm down, guys. It's fine. He's brought them on to take them off. Wow, okay. Vinny Jr. can do that. That's so real. But if he hasn't done it in La Liga, Adulis, what makes you think he can do it in the Premier League? If he needs to do it in La Liga first, especially at Real Madrid when it's all attack. They don't know anything but attack. If he's not doing it in La Liga against Alaves and Elche and God knows what else, Real Zaragoza, if they're even in the league, I don't know. But if he's not doing it against these teams, he's going to be a struggle in the Premier League. It is going to be a struggle to score 20 plus goals. Yes, I get it. Nice. Flicks and tricks, skills for days. Beats a man, beats 2. But he needs to score the goals. And for 450,000 a week, who would you want to fill that position for Arsenal? For me, it's just 1 player. Left side is 1 player. We just need to, I don't know what we need to do, but it's Kvaratskhelia. He doesn't get the goals, but he's not going to demand such high wages. But obviously they're European champions. Why would he leave? But I think players have left before after winning the Champions League. Let's not forget. But yeah, that's the player. He doesn't get the same number of goals. I just feel like for 450 is just ridiculous. 450, you have to be scoring 20 goals. At least 20 goals. Oh my days, Bellerin's in. They almost scored. Free kick. Do you think Vinny would still join if they splurge 300 million on him? But it's not a case of how much we spend. It's a case of what he earns. I think that's the key. It's a case of what he earns. That's what it's all come down to. People call you set piece FC because they can't think of anything else to say. It's true. We've scored a lot of goals from set pieces. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say we haven't, but I think every team would love for their team to be dominant in the box when it comes to set pieces. There was once upon a time we used to get abused at set pieces when we had these joke defenders that couldn't head a ball away. We could barely score from a corner. It was a terrible time. Now we used to get bullied in the box. We used to get bullied. They always used to say boys versus men. Every time there was a set piece and Arsenal was involved, now we are the men and everybody else is a boy. It's simple as that. We were getting bullied and now we are the bullies. I don't mind it. Like, people say set piece FC to me. Other people might get offended and get upset. Honestly, I don't care. If anything, it makes me think about those days and think how far we've come. So, if anything, it shows the improvement. And I like that because my team's back at the top. Whether it comes from set pieces or not, I don't care. Although this season we need to play better football. And I think with the Bruno Guimaraes signing, we play better football. It's as simple as that. Zubimendi was not good enough last season. And the fact that we've replaced him, there you go. There's the concrete evidence that he was not good enough last season. If he was fantastic, an exceptional signing, we would not have got Bruno Guimaraes today. We wouldn't have done that. We would have stuck with Zubimendi. We had Marino back from injury. Lewis Skelly obviously now playing in midfield. He's played both preseason games in midfield, so he's a midfielder now. We wouldn't have signed Bruno Guimaraes. It's the fact that Zubimendi did not play well in midfield. We've gone for another midfielder. We've gone for one of the best in the league. Now, I expect the football to be very good. I expect that to be the case. That's valid. Let's not forget he had a spine injury in 2024. Always pay attention to back injuries flaring. But Vinny to join a team that loses 3-1, but he can win 5-1 at Madrid. Brother, this is pre-season, man. This is pre-season. We got Jesus up front. We got, I don't even know half the players. Like, the academy players, hopefully one day they make it and I know their names. But right now, I don't even know who's on the pitch. I know Jesus is there because he's the number 9. Vieira's there as well. Reece Nelson. But, like, come on, guys. It's pre-season. Vinny contract talks with Madrid are breaking down today based on reports. Yeah, I mean, he wants a certain thing. I think they want to keep him. I don't think they want to get rid. Because what they could have said is, no, we're not going to offer it to you. But they want to keep him. They don't want to lose him. Do you know what it is? Really and truly, they have to lose somebody. The team is so unbalanced. Someone has to go. There has to be a give somewhere. Who? I don't know. We're going to see. Yo, this game's done, man. We've not played well in the second half. We've not played well. They might get a fourth. We beat Girona 4-1. Real Betis are trying to get revenge for the Spanish sides. Gem, why can't we sell Martinelli 60 million? Add that offer 160. No, Adulis, the problem isn't the transfer fee. We could sign Vinny like today without a question, without a problem. Transfer fee is not the problem. We have so much money to spend. It's just who to spend it on. Right now, it's not about counting the pennies. It's all about the wages. And if anything, it's all done on our end. It's all up to if Real Madrid match. That's all it comes down to. It's not about transfer fee. It's not about transfer fee. We could literally pay whatever they ask. Because think about it. How much have we spent so far this summer? 75, 68. What's that? Just shy of 150. I think it's 130 something. That's all we've spent. 43 million? We've spent 143 million. We could easily spend another 150 million. We had about 250, 300 to spend before any sales. And let's not forget, Trossard is gone. Kiwior is officially gone. And on top of that, there's going to be players leaving as well. We can spend. Guys, I'm going to go to the bottom because I'm not going to catch up otherwise. Fabio Vieira has really fallen off. Yeah, he needs to go. He's one of the players that have to leave. Real Madrid sold their only pure 9. Yeah, he's gone to Fulham, right? I think this year's Prem will be horrific for all teams. All teams bar one, and that's Arsenal. Problem with Vinny is not the transfer fee, it's his wages and yeah, that's literally it. I'm gonna pin this. This is it. That's the problem. It's the wages and what else happens afterwards. The actual player itself, I think is a good place. He's a world-class player. But he's a world-class player to an extent. He's not a world-class player where he's 30 goals, 25 goals in the season world-class. He's a world-class player, but he doesn't get those numbers. And to pay 450k a week for all the knock-on effects, he has to be getting those numbers. He's not getting the numbers. It's as simple as that. Did Diamande sign to Real Madrid? I mean, Fabrizio still has it pinned on his Twitter profile. So I think so. I mean, he's not backing down. Like, if it wasn't happening, he probably would have removed it, but I think he's left it on. So I think that is done. If we can pay Jesus 260k, 200, we can... No, do this. We can pay that. That's not the problem. We can pay the transfer fee and the salary is not an issue. Transfer fee is not an issue. We can afford both. It's firstly, it comes down to, will Real Madrid match the salary? And then it comes down to, will he want to join us instead? If they don't. Salary and transfer fee is not an issue. We're not that Arsenal anymore, guys. We're not that Arsenal. We're not that Arsenal. We're the old Arsenal now. We're the Arsenal that whoever you want, you can get, basically. Times have changed. I'm telling you, times have changed. We're not that Arsenal anymore. If we wanted Vinny, we could genuinely sign Vinny, depending on if they match. If they match, we'd probably have to improve the offer. But then improving an offer that's already at like 450k, like, how much more improvement can you give? Like, I don't think he's a 500. I don't think he's a 450k player, let alone a 500k player. So I think at that point, if they match, you just call it quits. Because it's not Mbappe, it's not Haaland, it's not somebody that scores ridiculous amounts of goals. And for the position, you need ridiculous amounts of goals. I think you could do a lot worse than someone like Mitoma. See him doing well in your team. He is so injury prone, though. I think he's a good player. He is so injury prone. Like, he missed the World Cup through injury. And it's been the same for the last 2-3 years. I don't think any Chelsea player gets more than 200k a week. Yeah, but they probably don't, but they're all on like 15-year contracts, though. That's the catch. They're all on like 20-year contracts. They've signed their life away. That's why they're not on high wages. Leaving Madrid is a downgrade. Yeah, it's true. It's a downgrade because Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world. It's a fact. Like, they're the biggest club in the world, but no one usually leaves unless they're surplus to requirements. I think there is an attacker right now at Real Madrid that is surplus to requirements. There's too many of them. There's just too many attackers. Somebody's got to go. They might not. Mourinho might try and fix it. I don't think it's fixable. I think they've got too many attackers that all want to play in the same position. Let's not forget, Rodrigo was having to play on the right when he was fit. He likes playing on the left. Vinicius likes playing on the left. Mbappe likes coming onto the left-hand side. Everybody likes playing on that left-hand side. So at some point, they're going to have to... And like Diamande, I think he prefers playing on the left. He's going to sacrifice that play on the right. But at some point, you need to stop just trying to fit players in, just throwing them in. What worked so well before was they had a player that liked playing on the right, Gareth Bale. They had a player that liked playing on the left at first, Cristiano Ronaldo. And Benzema liked playing down the middle. It wasn't overcomplicated. It was just players in their positions. Obviously, Ronaldo ended up playing more centrally, but Bale carried on playing on the right. Saka is over 300k and he isn't even better than 35-year-old Mahrez. Bro, calm down. We won't give away Vinny Jr. Yeah, you're ready for Arsenal to start the league. Why would Vinny join a team that can't beat Betis? It's pre-season. Go for Barcola or Rodrigo. Rodrigo's injured. And you don't know how somebody's going to play after a long injury. He's had a long time out. Is he still going to have that same pace, that same... Oh, we're going to get counted again. We're going to get counted again. How long left? 2 minutes. Salmon is struggling a bit today. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Salmon would do well in a team that's not so heavily rotated. I think with the youngsters, when you put so many of them out there, it's a struggle. But I feel like when you put like 6 or 7 squad players, like players that would play in the Carabao, and then you put 2 or 3 youngsters, it's manageable. But right now, I think it's 8 youngsters and 3 senior players. I think that's the problem. When there's so much change, it's tough. Do you care about this result? Obviously, I don't want my team to lose, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and start screaming and shouting, "Oh my god, we lost to Real Betis! How could we do this? We're Premier League champions," because it's a pre-season game and half the team, the actual team, is not even there. And the likelihood is this Real Betis team that most of their players didn't even go to the World Cup. That's the likelihood. But for me, 16th of August, that's the game that counts. And then obviously from there onwards, everything counts. Everything counts. Arsenal sacrificed the next 50 years for that Prem title. Arsenal getting battered everywhere they go. Guys, I'm going to scroll down. I'll read all the comments, but I'm going to scroll down and start again. Nobody's taking Krupi. He's injured. I think he's out for like 4 months. He's got a serious injury. How, bro? To what, Mikel? Is new goalie better than Kepa? I think so. I think anybody's better than Kepa. 6-7. If Vinny leaves 100%, Madrid will go all out for Haaland next summer. And then play Mbappe on the left. Are they going to get Rodri first? I doubt Haaland will leave because of his dad. This is how I find out Arsenal is even playing. I'm glad I can inform you about the game. He is. Guimaraes is actually coming to Arsenal. Like, the fact that... Do you know what it is? Fabrizio did what Fabrizio does, but Ornstein hit us with it. Yeah, he's coming. And today, listen, this result, yes, it's not ideal. We've lost 3-1 or losing 3-1. But there's nothing that can happen that can put a downer on Bruno Guimaraes signing for Arsenal. It's a great signing. It's such a good signing. It's a signing where you'll see it immediately because he plays in midfield. And he's played in the Premier League for like how many seasons now? Watching the Traitors final to cheer me up today. I enjoy it, man. Maybe stay off the football today, MD. Maybe just take one day off, innit? And the day, when the announcement video comes out, maybe take that one off too. But then after that, get back into it, man. But just make sure, you know what? I was going to say, I know the announcement video for Bruno Guimaraes is going to be elite. I don't know if it's worth watching. If you're a Newcastle fan, it's just going to hurt. But for everybody else, you need to watch it. It's going to be an incredible video. Kepa can't be our backup. Hopefully this new guy is good enough. I think Meslier is going to be the backup. I think Kepa is done. It's done. Can't lie, our midfield today wasn't good. Yeah, midfield today was what? Lewis Skelly, Nwaneri, and Kai Havertz. And none of them played well. None of them played well. Haaland is deep-rooted in City. There's no chance he leaves. I don't think he's going to leave. He's on a 10-year contract as well. And he's been there since, what, 22? I mean, it's been there for 4 years. He's got 6 years left on the contract. He's not going anywhere. It's pre-season, plus we're not playing David Raya. Like, is it that? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Ornstein, yeah. I think Ornstein, when he tweets, it's done. Or it's in the process of being done. Fabrizio, like, he will tweet about everything. Like, if just the call is made, he will tweet. That's the only issue. I feel like when you listen to Ornstein, when you see Ornstein's tweets, you know it's the real deal. Something is happening. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the solid. How did I mess that up, man? I had one job. I literally had one job and I messed it up. Avoiding Twitter for a break. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Ranieri midfield. I don't want him to leave. Neymar or Saka. Right now? Neymar as well, man. I think Neymar needs to retire. I think he needs to retire. Newcastle will get relegated next 2 seasons. Trust me. I don't know if MD's going to be happy to hear that, Dav. I'll be honest. Dub, Vinny on it. Should Arsenal keep Gabriel? Will he recover from Champions League final? World Cup not good. Time to cap. On our number 6. You're crazy. There is no chance we get rid of Gabriel. Especially with Saliba out as well right now. We have Gabriel, you know. Gabriel's not going nowhere. Guys, it's game over, man. It's game over. And, yeah, we lost. We lost 3-1 to Real Betis in a pre-season friendly, which is not ideal. It's not ideal. It happens. Neymar or Saka all time. Neymar, obviously. United lost to Wrexham. Liverpool lost to Leeds. Why are people talking? Chelsea lost to Juve. Chelsea lost to Spurs. Good result. Well in. He's rage baiting. I know. Man, respect for even watching it. Yeah, I'm going to watch the next 2 as well. The game that counts, guys, I'm going to say it again and again. Whether you guys want to tune in for the next 2, it's up to you. The game that counts is the 16th of August. That's the one that counts. The 21st, that counts. And then from then onwards, everything counts. And Nelson is with Bellerin. Bellerin looks like a changed man, honestly. He looks like a changed man. All right, see you later, Tony. Have a good evening. Why does Arsenal always buy from Chelsea? I don't know. We need to stop that. We haven't done it this window, thankfully. I'm saying it's Manchester United winning the league. Mark my words. Harvey, good luck with that, brother. Good luck with that. But yeah, guys, that is it, man. That's game over. And yeah, we've lost 3-1. What's my takeaways? Kepa's done, man. I think that's the end of Kepa. I think that's the end of Kepa. The result itself, we've lost. 1 was a screamer. 2 goals came from mistakes. But it is what it is. The game that counts, 16th of August. People say this and that about the Community Shield. For me, it's an actual chance to win a trophy. It's a chance to beat City. That's the game. That's the game. 16th of August. And the game time, I think it's 3 o'clock. What is the time for that game? That's when it, yeah, 3 p.m., 16th of August. That's the game. And then Coventry, Villa, Chelsea. So 16th of August. But I'm going to be live for the next 2 as well. Will Man City bottle a 3rd season? I think so. I think we'll win it again, Dan. I think we're going to go back-to-back. Vinny Jr. will be with us in 1 week. You guys will see. Let's see, Adulis. Let's see. The thing is, I don't think money is the issue. We can afford to pay his wages. We can afford to pay the transfer fee. It is just a case of, will they match? Will he want to leave? And what do I think personally? But yeah. Remember when my local club, Palace, won it? Yeah, I mean, you guys won it against Liverpool, right? Against Liverpool. See you in the next live. All right, see you, MD, man. Have a good night. Have a good night. Are you live? Nah, I'm not doing it anymore, man. I had enough. I had enough. It's just a crazy world out there, right? I don't need that. I don't need that. What we're going to do is today, we are going to do a EA stream on Twitch. I think that's it. Just an EA stream on Twitch for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on what time I start. But that is it. That is it. What do you think of Spurs? I try not to say it, but you know what? It is what it is. What do you think of Spurs? Shit. What do you think of shit? Well, it's not really Spurs, it's Tottenham. What do you think of Vinny to Arsenal? That has been discussed, brother. Why did Trossard leave? I think it's more personal than it is football related. Will Vinny want a chicken cottage in London? Probably not. Probably not. He's missing out though if he doesn't. Are you going to watch the group stage game tomorrow between... What group stage is that? What did you think of Vinny to Arsenal? The battles are so funny though. Yeah, but we're wrapping that up, man. We're wrapping that up. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head off. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. We'll be back as soon as there's some more transfer news. Obviously, today I was going to do a transfer live but we had a game on, so I kind of did both together. But yeah, Bruno G is an Arsenal player, and it will be announced very, very soon. It's the same name, same name. But yeah, thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. I'm going to head off, guys. Have a good night. I will see you guys all very, very soon.